God created.
It's Halloween, and we're live from Offside NYC here on 6th Street and Avenue A.
Look how spooky my shirt is. Ooh, it's a ghost.
I love your
skeleton,
costume.
man.
It's awesome.
Ooh, yours is pretty good too.
Thanks. You know who I
am? Infrastructure Bill.
No, this was my costume from Anthony's Halloween party when it was commercials. Like famous commercials or something.
Oh, I can guess it. Crazy glue guy.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Like did you walk around Anthony's house, sticking your head to stuff,
girder.
going like this, like, can't get it off. This crazy glue stuff works really well.
No, this was a costume no one got, and I presume no one should get it. But I was the I sort glass guy, which was my favorite commercial when I was a child.
I sort glass guy. Wait a minute.
I don't even like it was before you were born.
Do you think I was born yesterday?
It was a commercial about hiring the retarded.
Oh, I see. So that was the joke was to Anthony, like, look what you did. But for real, you hired a bunch of the retarded.
So like people were asking me who I was at the party, and I was like, I sort glass. It's my job. I do it for a living. And everyone was just kind of like, oh, haha, like, didn't want to say what.
They thought you were like actually special needs.
Yeah.
And that you were just at work.
Mm-hmm. But watch the commercial. I nailed it.
We will. We'll watch you nail it. Nail it. Don't you know how to nail it? Just nail it. But wait, this was a commercial for hiring tards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clear glass here, green there, round there. I sort glass. That's my job. I learned the job slow, and now I know it by heart.
He earns money. He pays taxes. He's just like you.
Just like me.
ARC.
Hold on.
The Association for Retarded Citizens.
Don't throw us away.
Don't throw Anthony, don't throw us away. Don't make the mean man who's really cheap throw us away.
You did it. You threw us away, Anthony.
I know we don't make dollars, but we could make sense. We don't throw it away. Wow, spitting image too.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
Right? Can you tell the difference?
That's a young Garrett in that fucking... I didn't know you lived in Butte.
Well, yeah, that was... For some reason, would play all the time in my childhood. And, it just stuck in my head for all these years.
Sticks in my craw.
Don't throw it away.
Fucking idiot probably fucked up a lot of glass sorting.
Oh, my God.
Think he ever wasn't focused on his job?
No, that's the
Some
thing.
of the green glass ended up with the clear glass.
I bet you he never fucked up once because he was super focused on what he was doing the whole time.
What if a butterfly flies by?
Oh, that's a good point. Or someone like dangles some keys.
Yeah. What if there's a piece of candy rolls by, a jawbreaker rolls on the floor?
That's a good point.
It's a very good point.
Yeah, you're right.
This is why you don't hire, this is why you throw them away.
This is why.
Because they'll fuck your shit up. No, he's probably the best employee that place ever had.
I'm sure. Like, he got distracted less than the other people, but it was more funny when he did get distracted because it was over the stupidest things.
Yeah, he probably didn't have a big ego like the rest of the fucking glass sorters. Like, I'm too good for this job. And then I'm just going to sit here and fucking chat with the other too good for this job person. And this guy is just like, I have not been thrown away. This is the best.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of job is that? Like, you just pick out glass and move it to the side? How do you sort glass?
I guess it's like green glass and clear glass. So,
but like, you don't want to be.
Did they show
it?
Did they show his little They
operation.
wear gloves like you're wearing.
Uh-huh.
I can't even tell what I'm looking at. What the fuck?
Oh, so they grab the colored glass and throw it in a different bin.
Where it belongs.
I saw glass. It's my job.
But I swear, it looks like he's just grabbing chunks of whatever and throwing it. He's like, I'm sorting. This is glass I've thrown. That's glass I haven't thrown. It's sorted.
Because, I mean, what do they really care?
Yeah, recycling's a giant fucking scam.
Oh, my God.
Scamola anyway. It doesn't matter.
I got to take my glasses off. They're fogging up. Put my other glasses on.
Honestly, with your normal glasses on, you're going to look more like
yeah.
the other Garrett here. Hold on. Spitting image coming up. Oh, too far. That's him. Holy shit, it's him. That's the guy. DBF says, I get distracted by butterflies. Am I retarded, Steve? Depends.
Yeah, if you're doing your jobbing, you do. You might be retarded.
Depends how beautiful the butterfly is. If a brown butterfly flies by and you get distracted, then what? Yeah, you might be tarded.
All those brown butterflies.
I'll Google them. They exist. There's a brown butterfly out there somewhere. Brown butterfly. Butter sauce.
It
No.
doesn't. Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Look at this shit. Lots of them.
I am wrong.
See, I am smart. You are a glass sorter.
I am.
I'm a butterfly scientist. Yeah, see, it's got to trick people. It's got to trick predators into thinking it's an owl.
Oh, that makes sense.
A brownderfly. It's fucking hot out.
Oh my
I
God.
can't stop thinking about how sweaty I am.
I know. I was still like, I'm bringing my sweatshirt just in case it gets cold. And it's like 76 degrees outside.
It's almost 80 degrees. And yeah, just in case it gets cold. I hope it gets cold so it'll stop. I'll stop being so sweaty. I'd rather be outside in my shorts. See, look at this. Pit's blown out. I blew out a black shirt.
You did wear shorts today. Wow.
Because this morning when we went trick-or-treating with little Charlie, I was wearing pants and I felt like a fucking fool because I fucking swamp ass like you wouldn't believe.
At least you didn't have to walk far.
We didn't have to walk far. It's just the whole journey was uphill the entire way. And that makes me sweaty for some reason. I don't know.
Well, you might notice that we have 3 microphones here today. We're going to be having our Jake and Louie come on.
Oh, I thought this was just going to be our dedicated fart microphone.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Because we're sick of farting into the mics and then going and just talking into it. We can still use it as that, but when Jake and Louie gets here, we'll just
to the side.
We'll politely, if he's talking, be like, "Oh, hold on, shush, 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 shush," and then we'll grab the mic and fart into it.
No, keep talking.
Keep talking. Just shush, shush, shush. 1 second, I gotta fart into this. Oh, you gotta wear that the whole show. Happy Halloween.
I was like gonna check
Sweaty hands, Magoo.
my phone.
Yeah, don't throw this guy away. Can't even use a phone.
How was trick-or-treating?
Well, we didn't really. It wasn't for real trick-or-treating. We didn't go like house to house. We took a walk up to Papa's house, Grandpa's, and
He lives that close?
yeah,
Wow.
it's like a 5-minute drive, if that.
Oh, okay.
So walking distance, all uphill. And then Caitlin's, my brother-in-law, also lives around the same area, and we walked over there, but they weren't home. But yeah, we trick-or-treated at one house.
Awesome. Did you get any good candy?
3 Kit Kats.
All right, that's enough.
That was we made a pit stop at CVS, and apparently there was a woman in line who was so taken aback by Charlie's Beetlejuice costume.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Oh my God, he's so fucking cute. Oh my God." And she, while waiting in line to pay for candy, ripped a bag of it open and just threw it at my child. And said, "Please take all this fucking candy. You're so fucking cute. Oh my God."
He is. It was a cute costume.
Really is.
Yeah. Now, did you dress up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah, there's a spooky skeleton on my shirt. Don't you see?
Oh, the skeleton. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
That's spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Did Caitlin dress up too?
She had a sweater on that had ghosts on it. A ghost sweater.
I don't think you guys understand the idea of a costume.
I don't think you understand that we didn't have much to do, so we didn't bother buying costumes to walk up and down the block. It was cute to put Charlie in one because it's he's a kid and it's Halloween. You got to give him, even though he has no idea what's going on, and it's just like, while Caitlin was fucking like teasing his hair and putting green paint in it, he was just sitting there watching TV, smiling. He was just like, I'm getting special attention today. I don't know what's up, but I like it.
But I mean, the first year you guys went all out.
Yeah, well, we had a party to go to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we all went to a party. We were gonna go to the same party because every year it's Caitlin's friend has a party, and we were gonna be Super Mario, Peach, and Wario.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie was gonna be Wario. It was gonna be funny. He was like, yeah, fucking. But right at the beginning of October, she canceled the party because she got pregnant. The lady that normally has it. So we were just like, oh, what do we do now? A month passed and was like, oh, I guess nothing. I didn't really, look into much because I'm like, none of my friends are having parties.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else we can do.
Well, we're having a party right now.
Yeah, party.
Woo!
Party in the basement. Party in the basement. Come and get your face lit.
So,
how are those gloves treating you? Sweaty hands?
they're hot already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hat looks pretty comfortable
the
too.
hat
Hard
is-
hat.
Like, did my head, I don't want to say it, but did my head get bigger? Because it doesn't really fit anymore. It's just been in a closet since Anthony's party. I don't know how, but it's like,
Garrett's head grew 3 sizes that day. Yeah, maybe you're just getting a lot smarter. Maybe all those bugs you've been eating, those brain food.
The brain protein.
Excuse me. Oh my God.
So you guys don't get any trick-or-treaters?
No. I don't think anybody's really doing that anyway. Everything's trunk or treat now.
That's why I was just by the way, happy birthday, Mom. It's my mom's birthday today. And I talked to her.
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, they do this thing called trunk or treat. And I was like, what? Yeah, and you like families meet up in a parking lot and open their trunks and you just walk around and grab candy out of their trunk. Is that how it works?
Walk around, grab candy out of the trunk, and the game is if any of the kids are left unattended long enough, you throw them in the trunk and you drive away.
Wow.
That's the treat. Or no, excuse me, that's the trick.
That's the trunk.
No, that's the trunk. Trunk trick or treat.
Now, why is this? Is this just like people are so afraid to let their kids walk alone?
Yeah,
now?
people have watched, so many documentaries and so many news things about kids getting abducted and molested. They're like, why would we bother for candy? That seems like an obvious way to lure a kid into fucking kidnapping.
But that was the fun
Going
of
house to
Halloween,
house.
was being with your friends really young and walking around getting candy. It wasn't looking at people I already know's trunks and picking out a Kit Kat bar.
Hey, preaching to the choir. While at the same time, I wouldn't like if I was to send my kid out trick or treating. I'd feel like I have to go too. Like I'll stand far back.
Really? Up until what age?
With binoculars. Until he's like 25, 26. And then I'll back off a little. I'll just have an air tag or something. I'll track him. But yeah, I'm with the whole I don't want my kid getting molested hype. Even though I went trick or treating. I don't remember anything. You send a group of kids. It's not like you don't let a kid go alone.
Exactly. You're with your friends and there's kids all over on every block. Like, I don't know, when are they going to get abducted? It's kind of like the razor blade and the apple thing. Like, it just never happened, but now we're even making up a worse scenario that never happens. Did you ever once see kid abducted on Halloween as a news story?
I'm sure it's got to have happened. I'm sure groups of kids go fucking missing because it's like that's pedophile dreamland. Like, look, they're all just out in the open.
They're coming to my house.
They're knocking on my door. Can you imagine? You're just sitting at home and a bunch of Playboy models, just one by one, knocking on your door and like, can I have some candy? Like, sure, I have it in the back.
Yeah, you'll eventually get too enticed, I guess. I don't know. Just seems like
I think what also happened is, you know how they have those apps and those websites that like show you all the sexual criminals around you, the
neighborhood
fucking
watch thing or whatever it's called.
not even whatever it is, but it's like it's a sex offender list,
Uh-huh.
and you can look at a map and there's little red dots on it.
Have you looked?
No, but I've seen maps that like people have posted online, and it's like, yeah, oh my god, there's a red dot everywhere.
Everywhere.
There's red dots everywhere. The map has chicken pox.
But isn't it also like if you're caught peeing outside, you're put on the list?
I'm sure there's a couple of those. I don't think, if you look in this neighborhood, all 100 red dots are just guys who pissed outside. Maybe they pissed outside in front of a bunch of kids, and it was on purpose. Yeah. Like, fuck that.
No, but like sex offenders, I think they're not allowed to participate in Halloween. They have to keep their house closed or the lights off.
Hey, but how do they
enforce it?
Yeah. Cops just go knocking on the doors, like trick-or-treat stings. They walk up to the door with their knees in their shoes, with a little fucking sheet over them.
Like the, what was I in from Keanu? The slap? The snap? The
slap.
Remember Keanu was accusing me of being in the police
sled.
South Carolina Law Enforcement Department.
Yeah.
Where they you get busted for underage drinking. So then they use you as a plant to go in and try to get more underage drinking.
Yeah.
And then they bust the places.
They probably bust some kids. And then they say, hey, now that we busted on you, go knock on some doors. We're trying to catch some petties.
But Charlie will never know the danger of Halloween and like, am I going to get egged? Can I find eggs? Can I take my shaving cream and put a pin in the hole and then melt the hole that it comes out of? I don't know what to call it. So it gets really small. Then you can shoot your shaving cream really far.
Never did that.
You never did that?
Never did any of that. Believe this or not, Garrett, but I ain't telling no tall tales. When Halloween came around, I was only focused on one thing and one thing only. And yes, it was candy. Boy, do I love candy. I didn't get into any of the egging. I didn't get into any of the fucking shaving cream shit.
Not even like...
Even when I was fucking teenage.
Yeah.
When I was a teenager, I just stopped going because it's like, oh, it's gay.
Mm-hmm.
But right before that, for as long as I could, it was like, no, I want to go get candy. I want to fill up a fucking shopping bag with candy.
Yeah.
And eat all of it.
I'm with you. Did you see some town said like an age limit for trick-or-treating? Like you could only be this many years old and then you can't trick-or-treat?
Really?
In the
why'd they have to do that?
14.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds right. But yeah, I'm with you. Like I think even at 14, this is getting kind of lame.
Years ago, when I was still living at home, I specifically remember trick-or-treaters would come, and half the time I ignored them because I didn't care because I was, 20 or whatever. And one time I actually answered the door with my bowl of candy, and there was an adult Mexican at the door with like a fucking scream mask on. I was just like,
with some kids with him? No.
With another adult, like his girlfriend or something, but she wasn't at the door. She was like waiting behind him. And he was holding his backpack open.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck? Is this a robbery?
Maybe he's like you and he just really liked candy.
I gave him candy because I was just like, I don't care. Here, good job. You're way to go. But he looked like he was almost my age. And I was just like, what is this?
Good for him though.
I guess. Good for him. Yeah, he was getting a lot of free candy. I guess jealousy was the emotion I was feeling in that moment.
My mom was the penny house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
By the way, justice for Garrett. Happy birthday, G-Mom. Call her and ask her name.
So were you married to Dad when you had me?
Yeah. Why was your mom giving out pennies? And how have we gone this long without you admitting you're the opposite of Jewish?
I don't like my mom and dad divorced when I was in first grade. Yeah, I think in first grade. And she just, hey, what's up?
This staircase makes me feel like I'm gonna get killed. Like there's no light.
You are.
I'm trusting this bald man to just take me down.
No, just go down this dark stairway.
Yeah.
Checker style execution.
Our guest is here.
Quest. Yeah, so my mom changed into a different person when she met her new husband and, you know, started living with him. And they were just like, I don't know, set in their way. And it wasn't like she was giving out pennies when I lived with her, but I don't know what happened, but she just turned into this, like, I don't even know what to call her. Like, just
Now,
boring. I don't know.
is the formula that you actually save money by not buying candy and giving out pennies? Or is it just laziness? Like, what? I don't even understand what the reason is.
It wasn't even laziness. It was like, she had some sort of deal. I don't know if there was like some quarters in there or whatever. You got to take a handful. She made it seem like, no, the kids like it kind of thing. Or she thought kids liked it. It wasn't like she was trying to skimp out or something like that. She was into it. It was just, we were like, why are you giving out pennies or maybe nickels? I don't know. But
Yeah, I never understood that. I never understood when I would go to the door. The only thing that made sense to me was, oh, they forgot to go buy candy.
Yeah.
So they emptied out their fucking change bucket
uh-huh.
and they're just dumping it in kids' bags.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Maybe it's like, hey, go buy your own candy, because back then you could, with a handful of change, get
That's a good point.
some gum and Snickers.
I mean, but how many pennies could Charlie grab in one handful? 8.
Not enough for anything.
Yeah.
Especially now, pennies are garbage.
Uh-huh.
In the current, with our value of money right now, pennies are literally trash. They're not worth their own weight.
I just bought the banh mi sandwich where we go before the show, and the bill was $12.52, and I had some cash on me. I'm like, oh, do you take cash? She's like, yeah. And I gave her $20. She just gave me $8 back. She didn't want to give me the 47 cents, and I'm glad I didn't want it. And I was like, oh, great.
Probably saved her money, saved the place money, not having to pay that like credit card fee.
Oh, that's
whatever
a good point.
it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the change is trash. Back when things used to cost like $5.50 for a sandwich or whatever, like it mattered that you had a pocket full of change. You could actually purchase something. You get a pack of gum for 75 cents. Now it's just like, I don't even understand the point of like not just rounding everything up constantly. Your bank accounts usually do it for you now. Like,
oh, really?
You could either like roll it into a savings, or if you have Acorns, it takes it just rounds it up and takes all the pennies and adds it up into something.
That's true.
Because that money is worthless. There's no use for it. Speaking of worthless and someone who has no use, Jake and Louie are here. A Halloween spectacular. Hi, Jake and Louie.
Wow.
Come on in.
Oh.
Have a seat.
Well, let me just put on my headphones to see.
You hit my fucking head. I know.
What's happening?
Nice fucking model.
Thank you.
This is good. They made me remember the story about the hot pennies on Halloween. Remember? Any of you in hot water fans, you remember I told a story about a dude in rehab who told me that his racist old grandma, Italian grandma, put pennies on a cookie sheet and put them in the oven. So when black kids came to her door on Halloween, they'd reach up and grab them and burn their little hands.
Oh
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I remember that now that you said that.
It's okay to get that change, right, Steve?
Yeah, then it's great.
Yeah.
Then it's like a fun game.
Doing some fucking good finally.
Grab as many as you can before skin starts peeling off.
That takes commitment, because I feel like after a minute, if you take it out of the oven, the pennies are cool to the touch. Like, you have to have them on the ready.
That's 70s copper, though. It's probably conducts way better than now.
Okay.
Now it fucking just melt.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and it sounds like she just had them in the oven the whole time. Doorbell rings, pop them out of the oven, hand them out to the blacks. Put them back in.
You don't even have to have it at like baking temperature. Just keep it at a steady 100 for the night. You know.
Yeah, 100's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on the bill.
None of these children or any were like, "Hey, those were hot." What the fuck, bitch?
They got the lesson.
How
Yeah.
you guys doing?
Yeah.
How's it been? How's it going?
Look, we made it.
Yeah, fucking decent. That's good. All right.
Ha-
Although you're doing better than Ulti because at least note that he's in the fucking restaurant before you stream.
No, yeah, this is our glorious return to broadcasting.
Yeah.
I like how there's a mural, like a cool young mural, but then like old anthropology
Tchotchkes.
textbooks
Yeah.
I fucking
that refer to the Negroid.
we used to be in front of that awesome shelf with all the Negroid textbooks, but the door right there is too close to where we set up,
oh yeah.
and there was just people coming in and out of the bar.
Yeah.
Fucking the entire time we were recording. I was
Would you
like,
say it was humiliating, Steve?
I would say it seemed a little silly. Humiliating.
So how was Skankfest?
It was great. It was
Yeah.
great. I learned shrooms are legal there. So
In Nevada, really?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and they sell it on the strip. But then there was at the festival. I left how the first thing I talk about is drugs. But the first thing that they had, one of the first things I got was like they have gummies for shrooms. Did you know that?
No.
I don't think I know. I've heard of
had,
mushroom
like,
tea.
chocolates and stuff.
Yeah.
I recently discovered the chocolate. Yeah, but yeah, they have fucking gummy shit. Yeah, it was great. The shows were great. I killed the shows except for the first one, which was.
Oh, so you did
yeah.
multiple shows.
Oh yeah, I did. I was scheduled for 4, but then they gave me an extra one.
Now, why do you do 4 shows? Are there different audiences?
Oh yeah. So there's I'm trying to. Okay, so there was a few different rooms that were set up that were constantly going.
Uh-huh.
Then they were, like one room was called the Stand, one was called the Creek, and they like to reflect who was performing there. And then one of the best ones, every day was called the Hippo Tank. It was 12 hours of continuous stand up. Like everybody got a couple of sets there, at least 1 or 2.
Uh-huh.
And it was from the time it started till it ended. You would be rolling like you'd be like, all right, you guys ready for your next time? Like there'd be no host. It was just it's 12 hours. All right, you ready for your next guy? You ready for your next guy?
Yeah.
8 minutes at a clip.
So like if you went up, you had to remember who was coming up after you.
Oh yeah. They're like, okay, you're bringing on Aubrey, whatever. Yeah, and you have to remember, because.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I would totally forget, I think.
I knew one of the guys. His name is Jared Nathan. He's got Down syndrome. He's great.
Really?
I think he has
Awesome.
Down syndrome. Yeah.
That's what I'm dressed up as, a guy with Down syndrome.
Oh, good. Good. Of course, the fucking helmet doesn't fit. Great method acting.
Garrett's head got bigger since the last time he wore it, which was not that long ago.
But yeah, it was great. I did a show with Dave Attell. Unfortunately, he got
Awesome.
there after I went on stage, but I still got to talk to him and like talked about Otto and George and about like what my act is.
Oh,
and shit.
after the show?
Oh no, after I went on, because like we were in the green room
Uh-huh.
and I had already went, and then he
Oh,
fucking
okay.
walks in. And it's like, oh fuck. And he's like, did you go on? When is he going on? And they're like, no, he already went. And I'm like, fuck, I could have.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Damn.
Did you make any connection with him though? Like, because he still goes up around town and stuff, maybe.
Not information, but I remember there's a tent where you could smoke cigars in, and after the show, I went in, and then he came in, and then when Luis J. Gomez came in, he's like, "Hey, we got to get a picture with the puppet. We got to take it out." And so he had me. This picture that I posted on Instagram, he had me take out Louis. It wasn't me going, "Please, sir."
Wait, Dave did or Lewis had made?
Oh, Dave.
Dave. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So I'd like to say that if I saw him again, he'd be like, "Hey, you're the ventriloquist," which is all you really want as somebody who's as low as you could almost be.
Yeah.
Well, just say no. I just do a joint set with Mario Bosco.
Yeah.
We do our own bumping mics. This is Mario,
Yeah.
and me and him bump mics like you and that other Jew did. What's his name? Jeff Frost.
Yeah.
Jeff Frost.
What, bumping mics with obscurity?
That you're sassy. I don't like it.
It's a saucy topic.
So
I don't
what-
know. You make Jake look bad. You always say
hold
nasty
on a
things.
second. I have to see what's in front of this.
It's not a Nazi eagle.
I would,
No.
dude, from behind, you don't know. Because I ain't never seen an American Eagle that's like that, but I've seen, I'm like, all right.
No, yeah,
Well,
it's
I'm not gonna offer you any money for it.
1776.
I'm not going to offer you any money for
So
it.
that's it's America Eagle. Did you finish Mein Kampf?
I mean, I'm going to read more of it. I've read more of it since then. Yeah. I bought a second version that it's just like a regular,
Do you have any
not antique.
any new insight into the Jews that maybe you didn't know?
Wait, so you own 2 copies of Mein Kampf now?
Yes, one is a collection piece, you see, Garrett, and the
Okay,
other one is
sorry.
a study copy. There's a reference copy.
Hmm.
But it's interesting. One of the things I was surprised at is we was talking about the conditions before World War I, and how all this when it comes to did I talk about this at some point?
If you did,
Because I
don't
blather
remember.
about it to everybody. So I
No,
feel the
please,
faces
I'm
I didn't
interested.
happen to blather.
If you
it to.
did, it was like, oh, he's doing school talking.
School
I don't listen to school talking. That's why I quit school.
He's school talking niggas hard. It was weird because apparently before World War One in Europe there was just this weird tension because
He's doing okay. He looks like he's a little drunk.
Yeah, he dropped out. So he doesn't laugh. I will say it's what's it called? Yeah, before there was all this weird shit happening all over the world, like these weird little skirmishes, these weird incidents, like certain declines and all that.
Yeah.
And apparently in Germany,
trannies and edging and
even before the trannies and
weed.
edging, even before trannies and edging, because that's Weimar Germany. That's after World War I. People were like, we were all just like, we want something to happen. Like everybody was getting to the boiling point of like, we know something's going to happen and we want it to happen. So when World War II broke out, they were like, fuck yeah. They thought it was like a great
World War
thing.
II or one?
One.
When World War One broke out?
Yeah, the Germans, they were
Wall,
just,
wall.
and a lot of Europeans, I guess.
Because that kind of makes sense because that Archduke Ferdinand got killed.
Yep.
And then it was like, let's start a war. And it's like, that seems a little weird to just start
Yeah.
a war over this one guy getting assassinated.
yeah.
it was
Well,
a
the war
move,
made
yeah.
dollars and cents.
So people were just itching for a fight
Yeah, I guess.
worldwide,
They were
kind
just
of.
bored. Things were getting in a weird spot. And so they were just like, yeah, fuck, we get to do something. But then obviously what happened.
Yeah, the Jews.
Yeah, there's a lot of Jews. Not so much after the war, but now, yeah, there was before.
A
Yeah, it's
few,
just-
a few of them went missing.
yeah, they're
Nobody knows what happened to them.
They're hiding.
They popped up in the atmosphere. Gabe would like to chime in. He paid to say, throw pay and say, Jake and Louie plus Jarrett and Steve, perfect collab. Yeah, yesterday
Jarrett.
we did a soda challenge where if you did something wrong, you had to drink. I drank 3 shots of shitty whiskey in a row. Got instantly buzzed to where I started calling him Jarrett.
Jarrett. Well, was it buzz to the point you didn't know what you were talking about, or buzz to the point you thought that was a funny, ironic thing to do?
No.
Because
yeah.
it could do either way.
It was
No.
just a speech slur.
It was 3 shots of whiskey in like under 5 minutes. So like it hit me like a shotgun blast. And I was just
What
like,
are you, a fucking pussy?
hey, is there Jarrett? And I was like, ooh, I think I got drunk.
You could have never taken the hand sanitizer, man.
Hey man, you got a fucking attitude problem. I told him to come here because we have to have a talk with you.
Don't scream at me.
All right, I don't mean to raise my voice, but you are rude, obnoxious, and you say racist things. And Jake is over here. He's a nice guy trying to make it a comedy, and you're getting him in all kinds of trouble. He's gonna get canceled off the internet with all that nasty stuff you say.
You know what's a really good thing to have when you're working a puppet? A fucking back of the chair. Hold hitting your fucking elbow. You gotta turn it sideways.
See what?
You
it's
fucking incompetent.
so crass.
Is that better?
All right, there we go. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. I'm sorry you were monologuing. This is your audition. This is good.
Louie, what's your backstory? I know you've told it, but I don't remember.
Bosnian and fuck, what was the other thing? It was Bosnian.
Herzegovina?
Yeah, Bosnian Herzegovinian, and then something I think maybe Scottish.
But
We all know the Balkans are the most racist.
does he have like a whole back life story that
I had one when I was younger, but I don't like it anymore. It was gonna be that his mom was a KGB spy that got sent to fuck his dad because he worked at the Pentagon, and that like he wanted so they could get it.
this fella?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
his dad, and so then but then the KGB spy.
You're
found
fucking
out-
looking at. I'll poke those eyes right out of your fucking head.
I'm living with the disappointment of what he's gonna say next. But the joke was that the spy found out that his dad was actually the janitor at the Pentagon, but then they stayed together anyway. But that's
So-
fucking hacky and gay and makes him look like a faggot, so we're not going to go with that anymore.
I like that though. I like the janitor angle. I think that it works.
Now I guess he's retarded.
He's got
His dad
real
was
people
retarded.
eyes, man.
The new ones are going to be even better. He's going to, within the next.
Getting new eyes?
Oh no, new whole Louie.
Really?
What?
What's
Yeah,
wrong
I'm
with this,
fucking
Louis?
finished. I'm fucking dead. All right. No, yeah, this is within the next like 2 years. I'll be able to have my best friend Jeff Goltz. He's making a new state of the art crazy Louie, and it's going to be great.
What is a state of the art?
Well, like because this one only the
Yeah,
eyebrows work, but this one the eyes are gonna like close, and then the upper lip is gonna be able to move upwards to
Jesus.
for like inflection.
What does each finger do something?
Oh yeah. There's gonna be like
Oh my God!
Happy
Dude!
Halloween!
Ah!
that's the thumbnail. Yeah, just
Ah!
Yeah, so there'll be one, and there'll be like another 2 fucking triggers.
I never knew what the inside of one of these
Neither. I never
doohickeys
knew
looked like.
I thought you were turning your hand right or left. Like I thought your hand was that.
I'm dumb as shit, and I'm just like, it's like a big sock puppet. He's just jamming his hand all the way up there and making his mouth move.
Yeah, getting my hand cut in the inside of this fucking fiberglass head. You guys ain't too throwing.
I guess, yeah, that's how you make him do that nyuk, 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 nyuk thing, because the whole thing comes
Yeah,
up.
what'd you think when I lifted his head? Like, do you think this was my
Ah!
arm? You think I'm that unfit? It's like, oh yeah, that's Jake's wrist. This pansy shit fuck.
I honestly never thought about it, but yeah, now that makes a lot more sense.
I
When
really
did
like-
you meet?
Doesn't make
Louie?
dollars.
When did Louie meet you? How old were you?
I think it was the 2018
Rape?
May. No. That was
6
that was
years
like
ago?
2005. no, not 2018. No. This particular one, like the one, because it used to be a fucking like latex sock puppet almost.
Ooh.
It was like, I know that sounds horrible, but there's a
Ooh.
company that sells like latex puppet. You remember that show Lazy Town? Remember that awful show Lazy Town?
I know that one song from it that they did a little.
We Are Number One?
No.
Oh yeah, but yeah, all those puppets, they looked like that. They sell them. They still around. I love them. I love the accent. But yeah, but it was 3 foot tall and it was weird. But like the 2017 ventriloquist convention, not this head, but it looked like this. It was just sitting on one of the tables. It was used, and they were just pulling it off. And it was not as well made. And then I bought it instantly because I knew that's what I wanted Louie to look like. Because I always wanted a harder a knock-on one. And then when I got it, I contacted the guy who made it. I'm like, listen, I love it, but I need it to work really well. And so then he made this head, which is much.
Oh, he made a whole new one?
Oh yeah, whole new head, yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever seen the episode of King of the Hill where Bobby gets a
Yeah.
puppet? Chip Block?
I haven't. I don't remember much of it, but I love any episode of anything
yeah.
with ventriloquist dummies.
Basically, he got a dummy that pretended he looked up sports so that he could talk to his father about sports. Basically, he got a puppet so his father would love him.
Yeah.
Is there some similar situation happening here where it's maybe
If
dad?
it was, it didn't work.
Maybe dad will come back if my puppet is someone he likes because
No,
he
it's
doesn't
not
like
about the
me.
puppet. It's about the fucking alcohol. It's looking out the N-word, even though it applies to him too.
Ah,
That's true, unfortunately. No, yeah, I love any episode of anything that had a ventriloquist dummy in it as a kid, or any ventriloquist episode, because it was a time where they would have that. I'd always have to watch it.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't think of one.
Mr. Ed had a ventriloquist episode. King
What
of
are
the
you,
Hill had a
70 years old?
ventriloquist
big
episode.
Mr. Ed fan.
2.5 Men had a ventriloquist
Oh,
episode. Bob's Burgers. I don't mention. I didn't. That's not the one of the ones I like because I fucking hate that show. But Bob's Burgers is a ventriloquist episode.
You must love Sesame Street.
There's a couple.
Every episode's a ventriloquist episode.
No, there's no ventriloquism. Don't lump us in with those sock faggots.
Don't they? Well, okay.
That's all different. Yeah, it's a whole different skill. Yeah, like literally, the stage for Sesame Street, any human character is standing on like a fucking 6-foot platform.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Because the puppeteers are standing up with their arms all the way up like this, and they have monitors at their feet, so they can see what the camera is seeing.
Jeez.
And it's,
Like a lot of Sesame Street upskirts. That's why nobody gets to wear
Yeah.
clothing like that. They all have to wear jeans because the puppeteers are always peeking.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, why you bored? Why wouldn't you? Fucking. But yeah, that's a whole different thing. Like if you asked me to do that, I probably couldn't do that.
Really?
Like convincingly.
It's right up your alley. I would if someone said, "Hey, do you know someone that could work?"
I feel like I could do it.
Yeah, right.
Like you're Big Bird. Okay.
Well, first of all, that's not how Big Bird works. So that fucking shows what you know, Sonny boy.
And then you have like a little stick that raises their arm, and everyone can see the stick that raises their arm.
It's a
He's getting
10-foot costume that you have to have your arm up the entire. It would is horrible. Also, yeah, to make it look. Also, yeah, people.
Yeah, Big Bird seems tough, but I think because it's a whole thing. You got to walk too. But
Yeah.
like Oscar the Grouch, you're in a trash can.
Yeah.
All you got to do is the mouth and then one hand, and you just I'm
No,
a fucking
there's-
asshole in the trash.
No, there's two.
There's two.
It's Oscar the Grouch specifically is a 2-man puppet because there's one guy doing this, and then both hands move. So there's two dudes like squished up against each other, making this one thing.
That is so. What if they get into a fight? Do the hands start just beating on the face?
It's just squeeze. He pulls the fucking the fucking mouse back. And just
So wait, like his Oscar's left arm is someone's right arm?
No, I think you're saying someone's working both hands, and there's one hand
Yeah,
A
imagine like,
third hand,
Yeah.
different guy working the mouth.
yeah,
Okay, but how does that work? There's some guy like this, right?
literally.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Where's the third hand go?
I'm like
Up
this.
the middle.
In front of my face?
Yeah. It's gotta.
I'm doing this, and then Louis would have his hand up doing Oscar, and then but I'm
Oh
like,
my! And you're just like hugging the guy in front
pretty
of you.
much. Yeah.
I think that's why they say like everybody who works for Jim Henson, they love their job because it's usually two guys set up like that, just dry humping while they're playing puppets. It's like the best job ever. A lot of fucking coming in jeans.
Just like when we were kids.
Fucking Cookie Monster's going nom nom nom, and there's a guy underneath the 6-foot platform going nom 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 nom.
In the 70s, it's probably not a bad way to spend your life. There's worse things you could do. You could die in Vietnam.
Yeah. I would like to die in Vietnam playing Cookie Monster. I think that's the best way
in
to
a
go out.
bamboo fucking spear trench.
So was it Otto and George that got you into it, or that?
No, that's what got me. That's what kept me doing it. But it was
Okay.
Night of the Living Dummy with Slappy, the Goosebumps. books.
Goosebumps, yep.
And then Jeff Dunham.
Oh, all right.
Because
I
when
love how you muttered.
I
You
know.
mumble and
But
Listen,
I
everybody.
wouldn't.
Jeff Dunham.
back in the day.
He's
I was
good.
into gay porn when I was younger.
Back in the day. Because
Yeah.
all this, he was in
I don't know
FYE.
about. I haven't seen.
Hey,
it
when I
now.
was a hot young teen, I fucking loved Jeff Dunham. I thought he was
Yeah.
funny.
We all did. We all had the
Yeah.
peanut Jeff the Fud on it. It was the thing in 2007.
It was literally exciting because he had puppets. It was the opposite. When you're younger, it's the opposite of like now, where I'm like, oh, what a hack! It's now when you saw a comedian who had puppets, you're like, oh my god, this guy's probably the funniest guy in the world. If not, I'll be entertained by the puppet. Jalapeno on a stick, fucking.
Oh my god.
But yeah, now it's the opposite. Now because we're all too cool for puppets.
Yeah. Well, he should be better than he is now, but he's not. And so that's
Why
unfortunate.
would you be better if you're making $500 million?
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to like doing it. That's the whole point.
He likes doing it. He built his own puppets.
I know, but like as far as the material goes, like he doesn't write his own shit. In
Oh,
any
he doesn't?
In any he hasn't wrote his
Why
own
would
shit
you
in any
bother?
capacity for quite a while.
Oh.
Why would you bother?
Quite a while. He has a writing team, like a paid, not comedian friends who he writes with.
Yeah.
Literally paid going to the lot, stamping your fucking time card. He said,
Oh my, like employees.
yeah.
That
At the convention
clock
one year, one of my friends, because I didn't go that year, one of my friends told me that he said that he put his like 12th or 13th special on hiatus because the writer's strike was going on. He couldn't do his own
Wow.
fucking special
How do you get
because
that
the
gig?
writer's strike.
Think it pays well?
It's
I
writing for
can
dumb.
write for puppets.
Yeah, but do you want to? Is that how you want to live? Is that what you want to do, man?
I would scrape shit off the bottom of his ass if it paid well. I don't care.
I don't know. I mean, watch the specials. Do you think they're getting paid well?
They better be. I find them
I
like
would hope so.
not hilariously funny. I wouldn't go see them, but if I see his specials, I think they're like entertaining.
I mean, that's fair. I'm too close to it.
Yeah.
I know too. It's like, all right, man. I know what you're doing.
Doesn't even make any N-word jokes.
Doing for too long.
None of your puppets say the N-word.
Yeah.
You're not funny.
Are there more people at Skankfest or the ventriloquist?
Skankfest.
Skankfest?
Oh yeah,
Skankfest.
That place was fucking packed. It was crazy. Yeah, huge shows. Everybody was really nice. You'd think it'd be like fights and like rapes.
Yeah.
No, it's all the friendliest drug addicts.
Because
you've ever
everyone's
seen.
with their kind. Everyone knows they're with their same people.
Yeah, it's
Kind of
all.
thing, yeah.
Yeah,
There were no rapes.
I
Really?
can't, well, none that were out on
Really?
open ground. None
Okay.
not just around. None just happening willy nilly.
There wasn't a dog pile rape in the middle of a comedy show. All right.
No. But yeah, it was.
I guess I can buy that.
It was really good. It was in a fucking strip mall. That's the thing is I couldn't believe when I got there. I thought it was going to be at a hotel, but there's like a 3-story strip mall. Not a strip. That's even a weird thing to say, but it's like this big enclave, like almost like an open air mall,
Okay.
and it's on one of the strips near the Gold Nugget.
So downtown.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
downtown. But like
Perfect.
it's. I don't know how the fuck they found it, but it was huge on the inside, and it was perfect for it, and it was just so well ran.
And it's just an empty space. It's not like
It was like a
business is there usually and they just empty it out or
one of them. It seemed like it was probably like a decommissioned movie theater or something, but
Oh,
like
okay.
with a lot of rooms, it's like really high ceilings. It wasn't something that ever like when I just looked at it, it didn't scream out to me as something that they would be like, oh, we got to have a festival here, but it was perfect.
Huh, oh cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
The whole
I'm glad
thing
it
was
went
really
well
good.
for you too. I didn't know you went up so many times. That's awesome.
Yeah, they said I was lucky because they said mostly people their first time they get like 2 or 3. So I'm happy about that.
How many comics are there?
100.
This year it was well over 200.
Jesus
That's well
Holy
over
Christ.
200.
shit! I didn't realize it was that big.
Yeah.
How could they contain all the laughter?
Fucking man, listen, like 3-day passes. I think it was like $300 or something. It was
That's pretty good.
That's how you contain it with a lot of money.
Yeah, it was.
Jesus.
But they got it because Sam Hyde was there. Fucking,
Oh,
he did a
okay.
bunch of shit. Like
You
Mark
talked to him?
Norman. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I remember I was in that Hippo Tank place where it was the rolling stand up, and I was about to go up, and he went in there. I'm like, fuck, here we go. Here we go, because I had Holocaust jokes on the ready. I was like, here we go. Here we go. Him and his girlfriend, but they leave before I go on.
Oh,
But then as he was leaving the place, I said, hey, man, you had like the whole festival. I was like, hey, man, you left before I went on stage. I was going to do Holocaust jokes just for you. I did Holocaust jokes just for you. And he said, did they laugh? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, all right. And he fucking...
Now, did he do his anti-comedy or his comedy?
He did comedy.
Oh, okay. Because
I
I've
think a
seen
little
sets
anti.
where he does anti-comedy and tries to just like
He did a great thing where he did like an
bomb
angry
on
black woman.
purpose or something.
He did like an angry black woman accent. He stretched it as long as he could to see how he could do it. It was great. Everybody brought a lot of great shit.
Was Sam Seek there too? Sam Hyde, Sam Seek.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a huge.
Come on, make the puppet say it.
They can't pay attention when it's just you. It's like having to watch Subway Surfers with your Family Guy.
No, I'm glad you had a good skank fest. How are things with the girlfriend?
Great.
Ooh.
She is in Malaysia with family right now. She's at her aunt's
You didn't
house.
go with her?
To
No,
Malaysia?
Dude, I just went to I spent the whole month in Canada, in Vegas, and then a
fuck
couple
you
of.
doing in Canada?
They toured for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to go back in the spring.
Whoa.
World tour?
Oh no, I was
Jake and Louie's world
Yeah.
tour?
Yeah.
Well, bring the tour to Malaysia.
Fucking Malaysia.
Get blown
Have you
by
been-
your girlfriend.
Have you been to Malaysia?
No,
You don't want to go?
I will go.
You don't want
to
to fly Malaysian Air?
It was too much this time. I already.
That's the one that disappeared,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it's Air China, man.
2 months. Well, you couldn't just visit for a couple weeks.
Where the fuck are my chicken wings? No, yeah, I will go
I think
sometime.
this
but it
glass
was
is
just-
cracked. Am I wrong?
What do you see there?
Maybe.
I saw a
That
crack.
one's not, though.
Thank you.
I have a crack here too. I need you to check out. I think the back is cracked.
That's just caressing uncalled for.
So what's
Oh yeah, but she's there for a month though.
for a month?
Yeah,
Wow.
she's there for a month. So staying at her aunt's house. Like I can't be away for 2.
What is she
months.
doing at her aunt's house?
Fucking sweating because there's fucking. It's just hot there.
Digital
listening to her Muslim
blackface.
neighbors beat their
Happy
wife.
Halloween, digital blackface. Thank you. That is very much appreciated.
I
So,
hate that.
give a round
Thank
of
you,
applause.
DBF.
Thank you,
hate
DBF. That's a pumpkin and a ghost.
that term.
What term?
Digital blackface.
Oh,
'Cause I know you guys have talked. I know you guys have talked about it. It's
yeah.
still just-
Put it like putting a black guy in a GIF and
Yeah,
you're
he's doing
doing
some
digital
silly-
blackface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the picture of the kid, maybe college kid that went as P. Diddy in Baby Oil.
Oh
He
my
did-
God,
He did the
yeah.
blackface and his girlfriend was dressed like the Baby Oil.
He did really
model.
shitty blackface.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
The whole thing was just like, oh, you wanted your. I think it's like at this point when you do that, it's because you want your picture, your Halloween picture, to go viral.
Yeah, he wants to go and
Like,
talk.
you want to be
about it.
on
Yeah.
the news.
He probably didn't even go out. He just took the picture and then that was it.
Yeah, we're gonna be Diddy Baby. I'm gonna put fucking the shittiest blackface on ever.
Mhm.
Yeah, because why
And
would you wear a
it'll
suit?
be on the news because that's the fucking gay ass world
Did
we
it
live
get
in.
that viral? Like I saw the picture once and then that was it. I don't know if it like
I mean, the
caused
fact that we all
outrage.
saw it, I think, is
I guess
basically
so.
the idea. Yeah.
that his life is just ruined. And also, why if you were going to be P Diddy, why would you wear a suit? Like that's harder for a teenage boy to access than like a hoodie and like a snapback. Like
Yeah.
you could, and like he could
Yeah.
have done like the beard, like the black face, but then also like the soot makeup and have like the beard. Like it
He should have
could've-
worn a bathrobe.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
still. Yeah. Yes, he could have even done that. It would have still been like, oh, you can't do that, but it would have been better. He was just fucking lazy. The girl put more effort into it.
Mhm.
totally.
Teenage girls with
Yeah.
baby oil.
Yeah, no, he should have worn, at the very least, a very shiny jacket like that video he did with Mace.
He just didn't try.
No, it was bullshit. But
Yeah.
it was a lazy effort just to get clicks, and we clicked it.
It doesn't matter.
Fuck
anymore.
us.
People are oh, fucking Tony Hinchcliffe said Puerto Rico's a floating pile of garbage. Joe Biden said that Trump supporters are garbage. Like, how many every fucking day? It's another
Every
thing where
day.
the other side gets to have their second.
And no
dose.
one,
How dare they have said this about us?
no
And it's
one
like,
buys it anymore. No one cares. People pearl clutch, and then there's no consequence really. There's no fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's just it's what you always talk about. Your permanent record. Your permanent record is now stained. Thank you, Nick.
It's just like everybody's pearl clutching now. Like I see people I agree with doing it. It's like you're a fucking pussy. Stop
No, but
doing
that's-
their shit.
Like I'm for Trump, but then when he's in the garbage truck driving around and then does his speech in the garbage outfit, it's like, oh, yeah, it's clever, but it's not like the best thing someone's ever done ever. When they're like, oh my god, this guy's killing me. He's the best guy. He's so hilarious, and it's like,
I'll disagree.
It's just a clever idea, but that's it.
I'll disagree. I think that's one of his best. I think that was one of his best PR ideas because it really spun it. It really spun it in such a great way of honoring laborers and shit.
I don't
it
know this.
really.
You don't.
Yeah, because of the garbage comments. He knows about the blackface, but not
Trump
the
went to
thing.
Wisconsin and got picked up in a garbage truck with a "Make America Great Again" garbage truck,
Really?
and then drove around with the vest on. And everything.
Hold on.
Like it's funny, but it's
I love it. I personally love it.
How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden. How do you like my garbage truck?
How do you like my
This-
garbage truck? I love it. Yeah, that's
Is answering some questions from
For Joe
reporters.
Biden to make that statement, it's really a disgrace.
like the whole premise behind it is Biden called his voters garbage. And it's like, really fucking Biden.
I don't think they'll have to be used. I think we're going to have a
He
big
doesn't know what he's
victory.
saying.
And I think 250.
Spin it. But that's why this is why
It's a
Trump
good
is great
spin.
because he
Yes,
spins
you're
it,
right.
and then also he gets to bring like sanitation unions up on stage and be like, "These are my supporters. Are these people garbage? They're working really hard." Like it's like, yeah, that's the best way any
It
politician.
is a good turnaround.
Am I
turn that.
cuckoo bananas, or does none of this even matter? And everybody already knows
That's
and
what-
has
yeah.
known
Yeah.
for fucking years who they're going to vote for. Like, this is like, I understand, like, oh, the election's coming right up. It's in like a week, not even. So you got to get more people to vote. Are they going to now? Is this what did it? Like,
You'd be
what's
surprised.
I love it, but what's the point? Who cares?
There's people like in my home. I went to my hometown to visit family and shit, and like there's people who they're too used to the Facebook arguments and the bullshit and just being on their side.
Yeah.
But if you actually go to them with reasonable shit, they will flip or like be on the middle and be like, "Oh wait, really? And they will-
Really?
But I don't know. In Middle America, in weird town, people with information will change their opinion.
Wow.
And if you give them enough shit, they'll be like, "Oh wow, I see that now."
That's interesting.
You can at
Only
least get
in
them to
that
not
Yeah.
vote for Kamala.
the internet has taught me there's no changing anyone's mind and that no one's even listening to what you're saying.
Nope.
It's specifically, I just have arguments I can make that make me feel good and make me look good. There's no, I actually have an interest in changing my mind about something.
Well, that's,
Ever.
yeah, that's when you stay online. But there's the good thing, folks. There's still time to go out and talk to your neighbors and your family. There's still time in the grand scheme, not for this. I mean, in the grand scheme of America,
yeah.
there's still
Yeah,
time
yeah.
for us to.
I don't know.
Get back
I'd
to
rather
that.
stay inside and edge.
But like, are there really any undecided voters now?
Not
You know what I'm
undecided,
saying?
but
Me.
flip somebody.
I don't know what I'm voting for. I can't think.
And like,
Because
have you ever
Trump's
got?
pretty cool, but Kamala's like a mamala to me. So I don't really know. I like paying out the ass for everything. I hate having money. Money stinks.
Yeah.
Money's terrible. I really hate watching speeches. I don't like. Yeah.
I fucking boy, do I hate those trans people. Whenever a candidate says that they're for me and not for they, them, that's the one I'm going to pick.
Wow.
We watched that commercial.
Yeah.
Me and Garrett watched the World Series at my house last night. Wow, that sucked. And the commercial came on, the Trump one, where it's a clip of Kamala. First of all, it's a clip of Charlemagne the God and
Yeah.
DJ Envy on Hot 97
Okay.
talking about, or Power 105, talking about, Kamala says she's going to allow for reconstructive cock surgery in prisons
For prisoners.
for trans people. And I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to be paying for that shit. And he started fucking doing this. And then it cuts to Kamala saying, we will pay for trans surgeries in prison.
She actually fucking said that.
She said it.
Yeah.
She did.
I don't know if it was for prisoners or for migrants.
Either way.
It was
Either
for
way.
both.
Who's
It was
saying
both.
that in
It
my
was
camera?
for trans migrant prisoners.
This was
Where you're going to lop their cocks off.
this was when she was first running for president back in 2020. I think when she had no support and no
That's
one was
fucking
voting
nuts.
for. But she said that they used the clip. But yeah, then Trump's like, I'm for you. Kamala's for they them.
That's great.
No, Trump didn't say anything.
Or someone did. Yeah.
It just ends with, my name is Donald Trump and I approve of this message.
Yeah.
I'm for you and not they them. I think, yeah, this is it. I found it. Yeah, that's the one.
It's sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners,
I was thinking
every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
It's hard to believe, but it's true. Even the liberal media was shocked Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners and illegal aliens.
Charlemagne the God.
Every transgender inmate would have access.
Kamala's for they, them. President Trump is for you.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Kamala supports
It's like if Lenin came to, like, before Lenin came to power, it's like, I'm going to kill like a third of you. It's like, no, you wait until after you get in power to do that part.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think you say stupid shit like that. Like, yeah, I'm going to give prisoners fucking tranny surgery, whatever you want. That's what you people are into. You got it. And then when you're in office, you go, yeah, we're not fucking doing that. What are you, stupid?
Yeah, but
No, we're just going to continue laundering money through this dick shit country and fucking starting wars overseas. That's all we're going to do.
I just said
We're
that
not
to get
building a
your
wall.
vote.
We're
Yeah.
not fucking lopping cocks off in prison. We could do it for free. You're just going to have to make your own razor fucking, you make your own, you have to shank them off with a doled out toothbrush.
Boil some lemon juice.
But yeah, I think it's the opposite. If you're the liberal candidate, you say exactly that. And then people that are like,
Yeah.
pro-trans Black Lives Matter or go, oh, she's for me. I knew she was for me, but now I really know.
But that's not how it works. I walk in some of those circles because I have to perform in them.
I know the shows
They
that
make
Kenan
fun.
Thompson
Promote.
sponsors.
Yeah. But yeah, they're still doing that. They're going to Canada with it. It's awful. Fucking.
You were just in Canada.
Oh no, but I was at the Yuck Yucks chain. I wasn't fucking doing Kenan Thompson's
Presented by Kenan Thompson.
Fuck A&W.
Listen,
By the way,
man.
when I was in Canada, I ate A&W every fucking day.
How was
You
it?
have a whistle dog?
Grandma burger or grandpa burger?
What the fuck did I get? I think I would get a double teen. I would eat a teen, or I would get
Oh, I didn't know they
the
had
buddy
teens.
burgers.
Oh, Frankie only gets the grandma or grandpa, so I don't.
Because
I
it's
haven't heard
3
about that.
patties in one,
It's
and
so-
I'm worried
it's a
about
lot.
Frankie's cholesterol.
Oh my god, his gut is just—he's almost wider than he is tall now.
It's
And
one of
that's
those guys
coming from this fat fuck. I'm worried about him.
Yeah,
And it sounds like his family's worried about him too, because I mean, we haven't talked to him in a while, but one of the last times we did, his family was giving him like steamed ham and carrots or some shit.
Oh,
Like, yeah, he had a very non-Frankie, barbecue sauce,
I can't
carrot
believe he
meal.
had carrots. I've never heard him even eat a vegetable.
I think they had to make him watch
They
Bugs
had-
Bunny for about an hour straight.
Oh
And then he
my
was-
god.
Now you want a carrot? So you could do the what's up, doc.
That's fucking probably true. That's really sad. Oh my god. But yeah, A&W is the shit. I gained like 15 pounds. I can see how he is the way he is.
Yeah.
I gained 15 pounds. I got a couple of zits. It was weird.
They sent him a A&W gift card when Gino went up there, and I think he flew through it in like a week.
Yeah,
it was $75. It was a weird amount of money on the card.
Oh, for a week?
I mean, a hamburger costs $20 now, so I'm not surprised.
yeah.
No, Canada's pretty. Canada's all right.
Cheap.
Yeah, when it comes to their money's still
Cheap.
worth. They're still worth less than ours, but it is by comparison like cheaper. Like the actual amount that you're seeing in Canadian dollars is lower than other shit.
I mean, in Texas,
Huh.
it's cheaper than fucking here. We went to Dallas and
Yeah,
we went out for dinner and drinks, and it cost $50.
and we were drinking. Yeah,
Not each. Not each. $50.
It was insane. It was good. So
Oh yeah, trainees getting their dicks cut off in the prisons. That's where we were at.
I'm
Yeah,
happy.
but
I'm happy for them.
But like the liberally people, they use like, oh, they think we want to give illegal prisoners trans surgery. Like they use that as like, this is how nuts the right is. But their candidates actually say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say those words.
You can't
Like,
do that. You see the Coke interview that she did? Where it kind of
Coke
looks,
interview?
where allegedly she looks like she's
Yes.
coked up.
I think I've
She's
seen a
shifting
clip.
she's shifting her jaw. And she's talking about going out and eating with her big friends in college, and it was like these things.
Do you think she's snorting coke, or that's like she took a little too much Adderall that day and she's being twitchy?
Dude, she is a low-level politician who's been thrust up to the highest thing ever.
Yeah,
she's fucking losing it.
thrust in there, right?
Yeah, by that rapid Willie Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a wreck right now. She can't be handling any of this well. She's not doing good.
But she doesn't have to handle anything well. She's Louie. She's a fucking puppet. She's not
Yeah,
a real.
but-
She's not a real person.
She has to go around and travel and go to all these places and speak. And
She's got it. But
She
that's
has
the
to
thing.
follow the orders of an international clique that
yeah.
is pitting the people against each other, that doesn't want them to have peace.
She's Veep. She's literally. If you've ever seen the show,
No.
looks like a gay ass show. I watched it. It's actually pretty fucking funny, especially the first few seasons
Okay.
where stuff was still allowed to be funny. Watch Veep, at least the first couple seasons. It's actually good. But yeah, her whole thing, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, is she's just a soulless fucking sociopath who her team tells her what to do. She goes out and says things. Something inevitably always goes wrong, and then she goes back to the office like, "What the fuck is wrong with you assholes? You're always making me look like a goddamn idiot." That's her.
That could be
That's fair.
because Kamala was at like 92% of her cabinet, well, not cabinet members, but employees under her have fired or not fired or
A lot of turnaround. There's a lot of
turnover.
turnaround.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody,
Yep, they're always making her look stupid. Yeah.
I read some
It's
conjecture that she gave she chewed out something. Julia Chavez, I think Cesar Chavez is his granddaughter, who was
Yeah.
like her like PR person at the time, because
Of
she
course.
told her not to go to the Catholic thing because it's seen as cozying up to Catholics and anti-LGBT.
Where they like
shit.
kind of lightly roast each other.
Yeah.
That thing.
And
Yeah.
that's the person who told her not to go. And apparently after that,
Oh
she
my
called
God.
for 30 minutes. Like, you made me, if I lose, it's because of you. You're fucking, you fucked me up. Why did you say that? Yeah, she's panicking. Yeah, I think she's probably doing something.
Did
I would
you
do something.
See Biden eating the baby's foot.
Oh, yeah.
That was so.
I did not
fucking
see
weird.
that.
Yeah,
I said it in a preppy.
Google Biden eat baby foot now.
Biden eat baby foot.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, what I did not see this.
Well, get ready. What would you do if this was Charlie?
First of all, I wouldn't bring him near even if it was a politician I like, any of them. So I'm convinced they'd snatch him away and I'd never see him again so they can fucking eat him.
You wouldn't dress him up as Trump and then have him take a picture with Trump?
For what?
That would be
That'd be kind of cool.
amazing.
He's
For
the
who?
actual president. Your kid dressed as a president with the actual president.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
All right, fine. If it was Trump, I don't believe Trump would actually devour him. But yeah, I for what? I let's see.
So
Yeah.
Right as the no, you can look back. It's over. You fucking cock.
Sorry, I got messages about stuff. Oh, I'll watch it again. Here we go. What is he doing? Why is he doing?
He's throating a baby
Stop
toes.
it! Stop putting the foot in your mouth.
Why?
Even the lady's like, you need to stop.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you later.
And what's that face at the end? Look at that.
Oh.
What did I just do?
Oh, sorry.
No, I think that's another baby foot coming up that he's going to be able to chew on.
Oh,
He's like, oh,
fuck.
shit, look at that one.
God, who'd have thought that it would get this bad like 10 years ago?
By the way, what we were talking about before, Halloween is deadliest day for child pedestrians in the United States.
I'd assume so.
All right, pedestrians. Okay.
It's like, oh, well,
'Cause
They're all pedestrians. They're all walking around. There's some kids in cars driving.
yeah.
No, but what I'm saying, what other day do every kid go outside and
In the
walk
streets,
around?
yeah.
So, of course, it's going to be the
At night
deadliest day.
wearing masks. Yeah.
Yeah, but some of the guys that run them over then pick them up and take them home and fuck them.
Ow.
Yes.
No one's getting abducted.
This is
on
America,
Halloween.
Garrett.
You got to take
People
back
getting hit by
America.
cars and fucked.
Next year, you're sending Charlie out by himself to trick or treat. I don't care.
You're going to learn how to be a man. You don't trick or treat by yourself. And you don't come home So this bag of candy is full. Daddy's hungry for sweets.
So what were you doing in Canada?
Yeah. How much jerking off did you do?
Shitting, pissing, fucking. It was some a couple
Like a
of
festival
shows.
or
No, a couple of
just
shows. Yes,
couple-
2 weekends and a couple of one-nighters. It was good.
Now, when you go across customs, do you have to declare that you're working? I
Yes.
always heard that was like a.
Oh yeah, but it's not a big.
thing.
It's not a big deal. Like I got a letter of not introduction, a letter of invitation for the border. Like he didn't even look at it. I was like, "I'm here for work." He's like, "What are you doing?" Like comedy shows. He's like, "All right."
Oh really? Oh,
Apparently,
okay.
it just doesn't. If I said like investment banking, it'd probably be a lot of stuff. But it's.
But
just
they don't
puppets.
like gouge you for taxes or anything like that. I don't know how that works.
No, they assume you're not going to make any money anyway because the way Canadian comedy works.
Oh, yeah?
It's really slow and fucked up, and it doesn't get a lot of results. But I got to audition for the guy who owns the Yuck Yucks chains, and so I'm going to go out there.
Oh, okay.
In spring to
It's a
headline
big
some.
one. Nice.
Yeah, look at you making the big $900.
Hey.
Hey, Louie, $900 is a lot of money for some people. You don't have to be a jerk.
Those people.
What do you mean by those people?
Yeah. Specify. Say the N-word.
Fuck you. You're not going to lead me into this.
I don't know, man. I think your next puppet needs to be a little nicer. This guy's a jerk.
Yeah. So is the next puppet going to look like him and just have more functions?
Same character.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna look exactly like this, but yeah, it's gonna like have goofy expression. The nose is gonna go like that, like balding and
And then what happens to this guy?
He is gonna go to the ventriloquist museum.
No way, David Copperfield?
No.
Oh.
The one in Kentucky, the one that's less cool.
Yeah.
But at one point, I'm hoping to have David Copperfield want the newer one that I'm getting after I need to replace it in like 10, 15
Once you become really famous.
Yeah, once he would want it. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Wait, they are taking and they're going to put him on display?
Oh yeah. My
Why?
old one is too.
Why?
Because I'm not here. We out here. Thank you.
So no, I'm making sure you say why. It's because they're saying prominent puppet in the comedy community. Here he is in a glass case.
Yeah. Not really
Hell
glass.
yeah.
Not a glass, velvet rope. It's but sitting behind velvet rope. And it's the museum just got remodeled. It's very much homier. It's very good.
Yeah.
I mean, the only people I've seen are you and Tony Bronchitis. Like, I don't see any young ventriloquists coming up. I guess there are.
I don't know why.
Not in the crowd.
That's about it.
That's it.
That's about it.
Well, you
Like
said
when
there's
you-
a convention.
Well, yeah, but everybody's like way older. Like there's
They
some
are older.
younger kids, but like
How have you not
It's
recorded
15.
Yeah.
recorded yourself walking around this convention?
oh, you can find it.
I'll find it.
I'll try to send you guys. Oh no. Actually, yeah, you should Google ventriloquist convention because you'll find some shit from like 2010 probably. And that's when everybody still carried around their puppet, and it was really kind of fucking weird.
Oh, they don't do it anymore?
They got all the fucking weirdos got the hint that nobody who was like good at ventriloquism carried their puppet around. So now nobody does that anymore.
Because they're all good.
Yeah.
Live at the international convention. Let's see. This guy went. Oh, it's Jeff Dunham.
Yeah. That's
No kidding.
Oh, those are the presidential dummies.
Aren't they already?
You.
I wish I
fucking-
could do that with my neck when I say shit like that.
You fucking cunt. By the way, the guy in the background, Sammy King, he just died. Rest in peace. He was a very nice man.
Wait, one of them's a real person?
No, this guy.
The picture frame.
Yeah, that guy, Sammy King. Yeah, rest in
That's
peace.
Ronald Reagan.
So doesn't
over there.
Dunham have like his own puppet making factory?
Factory?
I thought he had like a whole.
He's got like a 3D printer and like he does.
Yeah, maybe that's what it
yeah, like a
is.
workshop. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah.
I want him to like walk around and talk to people that have puppets. I don't want him to just show me all these fucking
That's the museum.
nightmare-inducing.
Yeah, that's the museum. That's not even really a convention.
Oh, there's an idea. What was that? What if you get a monkey puppet next?
Oh, I can't. Come on. That's flying too close to the sun, man.
What if do you think it would be too much? Like Jeff Dunham style, he had multiple puppets, and one of them was a Hasidic puppet.
When I was going to convert to Judaism, I wanted to do that and have that be my puppet. Just me be Hasidic and have the puppet be Hasidic. I thought that was funny, but
Yeah.
I couldn't do that now. It's too.
Would it be
It's
too
too
hard?
what? Nobody likes to see.
It's flying
You
too
can get
close
away
to
with
the
it.
sun. Yeah, just fucking rub garlic all over him and fucking put a sweaty gym sock on him. Yeah.
Would it be too hard or easier to do the Jewish accent as ventriloquism?
Oh yeah,
Harder
with your mouth
Because
closed.
they have a
Keep
lot
it
of sounds. Yeah, like is that easier or hard to do?
It'd be hard just by virtue of just trying to keep it up.
And
have that always be the thing. It's just, I barely changed Louie's voice. I can't be doing. I can't be changing my Semitic status.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
David's my David.
20%.
So was there a guy before Otto and George or was Otto and George the first filthy ventriloquist?
He's I think as far as anybody knows, he was the first actual established dirty ventriloquist. Yeah, he completely changed it all. And
wow.
And I fucking had me hook, line, and sinker at like.
But are you the only one that's taking on the mantle of that?
Yep.
No one else? Like
I'm the one guy. I'm the one person who fucking decided to do that.
Good, people need that one guy at least. But like Tony Bronchitis isn't offensive, kind of.
He does some, but it's not. It's standard comedy offensive. Like it doesn't go out of its way to paint a horrible picture and be really mean.
Is it a little discouraging that the guy you model yourself after killed himself?
No.
Did he?
No.
Didn't he?
He got sick.
I thought he.
I thought he often. Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Greg Giraldo.
No, Greg Giraldo got sick from drugs.
He overdosed. Well, that's why I figured.
You're thinking of Anthony Bourdain.
I thought Otto fucking hung himself.
No, Jesus Christ, that's a horrible.
Oh, Brody Stevens. I don't know why I got those two confused.
Yeah, Otto and
Brody Stevens. He'd killed himself, right?
Yeah. Never mind.
No, I think Otto got sick. Yeah.
Just his life, just a life of, the drug abuse, and then he ate pretty not great at the end, apparently, according to Trish. A lot of, steak and mayo.
Steak and mayo.
After I heard that, I tried that. I would put mayo on steak.
Ew.
You ever have
is it good?
A steak sandwich with mayonnaise? Steak sandwich and mayonnaise is delicious.
There's a little layer on the top.
Roast beef with
a
mayonnaise slather is pretty good.
So you know Trish? You talk to her?
Yeah. She's great.
Cool. She's awesome.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
She's been very supportive since I lived in LA and she heard about me.
Yeah, she's always a very nice person. It's amazing. Considering she loved Otto,
Yeah, for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And she does she did a lot to keep his memory alive.
And David Copperfield too.
Yeah.
He loved the guy. It's so weird because David Copperfield is like Mr. Mainstream magician, kind of thing. And it's weird that he fell in love with Otto and George. Did he make the museum just for Otto and George?
No, he had that before.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, all that shit.
Oh, okay.
Because there's everything in there. They have their, they don't like.
Have you been to it?
No. You have to be invited. Oh, and I will one day, but I have not. But there's one thing about Copperfield's museum. They have a real Charlie McCarthy, and the Ventriloquist Museum does not.
Who?
They are very insecure. The Ventriloquist
Charlie
Museum.
McCarthy.
Brian McCarthy's dad.
No, who is Charlie McCarthy?
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
The most famous dummy ever by Edgar Bergen. He was at one point in American culture, Charlie McCarthy was as profitable a character as Mickey Mouse.
Really?
He was on top of the world for 30 straight years.
I want to see a picture of him.
Yeah, fucking
Google.
He had a radio show that was sponsored by Coca-Cola and a TV show that was sponsored by Coca-Cola. He was the guy. He was Charlie McCarthy.
Yeah. It came up immediately.
It's not a Muppet character. People want to say that. But yeah, Edgar Bergen is huge. But yeah, he's the most profitable, famous
Charlie?
And the Ventriloquist Museum does not have a real Charlie.
Hi, Benny. I'll give you 2 minutes to get dressed. Remember, we're doing a show tonight.
I feel bad. I don't even recognize him.
What's with all these puppets?
We're in the town hall, and we're going to all the money we raise, we're going to give to charity. Isn't that fine?
Megastar.
Why can't we keep the dough?
Because there's more pleasure in giving than in receiving.
Let's give them a short count at the box office.
Now.
They have their own.
You see, boys?
Yeah,
we have put on earth to help others.
Yeah, this is the Thanksgiving. I think this was the pilot of his TV show. I remember seeing this, but not in color. But yeah, He was first as a vaudeville performer, then he went into radio, and he did 20 years doing comedy skits on the radio with like W.C.
not
Fields.
ventriloquism on the radio?
No, he would have the puppet,
okay.
but he moved his lips, and so then after 20 years of radio, he lost the lip control. So then, because he was no good at if you see him do it live, he was no good at the lip movement. He would always move his
Otto
fucking
wasn't
lips.
really that good at it.
Yeah, but
either.
his was for enunciation. Ed Bergen just couldn't fucking do it anymore. But yeah, he just fucking billionaire, fucking hugest, one of the hugest star in Hollywood for 25 years. And
yeah, I don't know him at all.
But what on earth are the others put here for?
Get dressed. I think it's nice to be able to give. And Thanksgiving, to me, is one of the most important holidays we have, because it's a day that we count our blessings. Thanksgiving was first celebrated by the Pilgrims many years ago. Of course, you boys remember reading about the Mayflower, John Alden, Miles Standish.
Yeah. Boo. Snoozeville.
No, what did he do?
What did he do?
No, I asked you first.
Yes. Miles Standish?
Yeah.
You don't know.
No, I don't know. No. Make me look cheap. Go ahead.
Why, Miles Standish is one of our Pilgrim fathers.
How?
Yes.
Pilgrim father?
Yes.
He's a married man?
No, he isn't a married man.
Well, how could he be? Well, of course, it's none of my business, is it?
He's good.
No, you see,
Miles
Standish is very famous. He went down in history.
Yeah, well, I flunked it myself.
Yeah, I know.
It's great. It's a shame if he
Well, what
died in
did he do,
1976 at the Caesar's Palace. Also, yeah, if you want to
Coke
know,
overdose?
no, just dead. It's like 90 something. He was just died in the suite in Caesar's Palace. That's why I always stay at Caesar's Palace when I visit there. Also, he had a second character named Mortimer Snerd that Louis is based off.
Really? Mortimer Snerd.
So for Skankfest, you stayed at Caesars?
No, they gave us the gold nugget, but me and my girlfriend
nice.
sure gambled at Caesars. Didn't get nothing.
I'm trying to
$40 on the
find.
machine. That was it. It's like, all right, we're done.
Caesars is kind of getting old now.
It's very popular
Compared
with
to the
some
other-
black people.
Oh, okay.
I just like it for its history of Edgar Bergen, and it's getting old, but it doesn't age as poorly as everything else
No,
because the
you're right.
marble columns is
Yeah.
like that's forever.
Like MGM is kind of getting old too, and that looks like it's like stuck in an era.
I haven't been there.
Oh, it's like all that big green and mirrored glass and everything, and it's just like it was built 30, 40 years ago now, and it's just
The gold
kinda
nugget has a nice timeless kind of look.
Yeah.
To it. It's a little 70, like in the inside, it's a little 70s, but it's very like, yeah, this is.
But that's where I love to gamble in Vegas is downtown. It's just more, I don't know, comforting or welcoming. It's
Yes, so much more trash. It's all right there. You get the big thing above you. Fucking...
Did you see the Golden Nugget at the Golden Nugget?
No, what's the gold?
They have like the world's largest gold nugget ever found, and it's this huge. It's like
I didn't see
4
that.
footballs combined kind of size. Yeah,
That's fucking
they
crazy.
have it in this glass.
What's your favorite
aquarium.
casino in Vegas?
I'm sorry. I know I'm distracted. I'm trying to find the original clip of Disco Bob that was sent to us.
Yeah,
Do you remember he had a puppet?
I don't even remember now.
How could you not
Oh
remember?
my god!
How can you not
We need to
remember?
watch.
My favorite casino is the Bellagio because I wish I was as rich as someone who stayed in suite there.
Mhm. Yeah, that's like the nicest one when you
It's-
walk into it. Yeah.
I walked around in it like I was in heaven. I was in Dago shithead wop fucking heaven. Marble everywhere. The place is enormous. It literally like there's so much light that you feel like you're in heaven. Like
well, that
you're on
ceiling
another.
in the lobby where it's just all those
Huge.
glass discs that are all different colors that are.
We
all-
went. There's like a botanical garden that
Yeah.
they have in there, but it's like it's just insane. It looks like something out of a dream, like a psychedelic dream, because it's like some real flowers, but mostly just sculptures
Yeah.
and all this glass everywhere. We went into the restaurant that was next to the garden that was like Tiffany blue all on the inside. The bar was all blue, and it just looked so fucking fancy. The fountains on the outside. Every fucking like 10 minutes they play a
The whole
song,
show
and the
goes
music.
on. Yeah.
The water
Coincides.
goes flying up to the song. Like that place, I want. If I know I have like I'm gonna die shit cancer, I want to die in the Bellagio. I don't want to tell them. I'm not gonna, but I'm gonna book a suite and I'm gonna just die there because it's my favorite place on the planet.
But like, you don't feel out of place though because it's so rich. You know what I'm saying? Or it's more of just like a dream.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah.
There's some things in life you gotta not care. And the Bellagio, I know for a fact, financially, I don't belong there. But the next time I go to Vegas, I'm staying there one way or another.
Oh yeah.
I don't care. I'll fucking figure out a way.
You can get a discount room.
I'll just fucking kick a door in. Like, I'm staying in this fucking room.
Bellagio's great stores too.
What's the new one? Aria? Right?
Rio. No, not the Rio. It's some
Aria, I thought.
There's some new one. It's really disgusting looking.
Yeah.
It's like it looks like a computer.
Oh, okay.
It's called the fucking something. It was really shit.
Did you see this? Did you see Sphere?
I saw it from afar when I was driving with my girlfriend's aunt. Fucking. By the way, I'm gonna send you this, and you need to. You can thank me later.
Okay.
This is another ventriloquist.
Yeah, I know. One of our booth boys sent a Disco Bob clip. I wonder if I could just search for it and find it. Oh, wait. I found it.
Disco
Gay
Bob.
bitches. Gay bitches sent it to us. I had a feeling.
Gay bitches.
Gay bitches sent me this. Shut up. So here is something I think is interesting about Disco Bob and his ventriloquism journey.
Now, to let you know, Disco Bob is a school janitor.
Oh, that's not concerning.
No, but he does.
He does food reviews. He's a food reporter
reviews.
like us.
Yes.
We're food reporters. And for 100% of his reviews, he gives an 8 out of 10.
Everyone we've seen so far, 8 out of 10 is his review for everything.
He's easy to please. Seems like a nice enough man.
The thing is, it doesn't seem like an ironic joke because I think he has given 7.5s and shit, but I don't think he's joking around when he just genuinely can't give another review because he doesn't want to offend anyone.
Yeah.
God forbid somebody trying to keep the good vibes up, Steve.
I agree, Louie. See, now I'm starting to come around to this mean puppet, but his method with his ventriloquism is that well, you tell me. You tell me.
Us.
When
Well, hold on, he's rapping. He's got to rap first.
When I video, I feel a flow. I get up and go, and I know so, and it makes me glow. When I know I can grow, like the winds blow, I tell you so, because Disco Bob
What is that?
entertainment.
It's a beat. It's a hot beat.
Him
It's
doing it,
Disco
making his
Bob
own beat. He looped his own beat.
entertainment. Disco Bob entertainment. Disco Bob entertainment. I love it when
Is this family
channel
okay?
grows.
I don't think there are any
Do
of
we need
those.
to check
Head
out
to
on
my
them?
toes.
No, they're not. They don't
I
exist.
feel the flow.
They're all upstairs under a fucking red sheet, all piled up on the fucking bed.
As the taste tests grow, in the ventriloquist show.
It's the intro to his ventriloquist show. Is what that is. But don't
Not
worry.
exactly
Now the
Mitchell Mahoney
ventriloquist.
time.
Now it's coming.
Just a demo. So I hope everybody liked that. So everybody have a good
Thanks for
one.
letting us know.
And thanks for your patience. I had a hard time starting out there for a minute, but I'm going to put these all together one day and we're going to have a show with them. You know, when I put them all together, I'm going to have like a one after another.
Oh, all right, Disco Bob. You're actually annoying me now. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Disco Bob Entertainment.
What the fuck? No, where's the puppet?
You started like all the way at the end, I think.
Yeah, you did the outro.
Fuck.
You failed!
Okay, here we go.
Oh, by the way, I'm glad that we have this context. That's a Charlie McCarthy.
This?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
that is
dude.
Charlie McCarthy.
You're
Oh
right.
yeah, he just doesn't have the monocle.
Everybody had one.
Today.
All right, so what do you think of his method?
White Justice and his cameras. How's everybody doing?
Very
How
charming.
you doing today, CJ? I am doing fantastic, man. I am doing great. It's been a nice weekend. It's kind of raining today. It's not been a real. It's been a dreary day here today. It really has. Are you gonna sing again?
You're talking too much.
This is gonna be a shorter video. I'm gonna show you guys my listen to my demo I got coming up.
He keeps saying
So,
Demo.
you guys can hear. my demo. It's just something I'm starting on a project, another project.
I'm scared of this guy.
Another
I don't like this.
You don't want
He's
him to
not
be your school
retarded.
janitor.
He's not retarded. He's too aware behind his eyes. He just has this awful darkness about him. And this, like, if I was near him, I would agree with anything he just said. Yeah, man, you're just, he doesn't seem well.
Completely agree. It feels like there's a slice of his brain missing.
Yeah.
And it's the piece that also like holds empathy and like don't choke someone to death. The parts that people normally have.
It's not a lack of empathy. It's something he had to commit something, or he saw something that really destroyed him. And every second of every day is an active process to not relive it. Like he's just not thinking about the Iraqi family that he just demolished.
See, I think he's got I think it's more of a screw loose thing. Like,
you don't think it's just low IQ?
Wild. Based on what you say, maybe it's low IQ based on just like trauma from childhood.
Yeah.
Where he just doesn't process anything right anymore. Because he just watched someone rip a puppet's head off and shove it up his mother's ass when he was a baby. Like,
this is too well put together. Like, not well put together, but like, there's a background, like there's 3 lights. It's like
it's poorly put together.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, this could be a thing a lot of people could watch if you had to, but this guy is.
But I think what happens with the puppet is interesting. And I want your take on his technique.
Right now, when can I do a demo? Can I do a demo? Jeez, I want to do myself a demo too.
How's his lip control?
Yeah, like we match each other's death stare when we do ventriloquism.
It's CJ Entertainment, for crying out loud. You get your own channel, you can call it CJ Entertainment. Okay. We're gonna get off.
Was this just far?
Bring you that fucking demo. So everybody, I hope you like it. It's got some things I could add to it, but
what do you add to it? Like this is a demo tape. Fucking do it in the tape.
Rate my own stuff. So, like I said, Disco Bob Entertainment, you get more than 4 seconds of performance on Disco Bob Entertainment. So, hey, everybody.
Can I get less?
Yes, enjoy it. I hope everybody loves it. Please, everybody have a great week. Yes, everybody have a great week. Enjoy.
Honestly, now I'm not even sure if this is the clip I was thinking of. Garrett, do you remember? I think it was him. He did a puppet thing, but he was the one acting all crazy.
Oh yeah.
And the puppet was being super normal. Like he did the reverse of like the normal, interaction you have.
Yeah, because that one they both have the same personality.
Yeah, there was no difference.
They're just both Disco Bob.
I think you and Louie should do that bit sometimes.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun all year. We're gonna have really good fun. It's gonna be great. It's kind of dreary out today. It's kind of dreary out today. I can't freaking stand it. This thing should be called Jake and Louie, not Garrett and Steve. Well, when it's Jake and Louie, it can be Jake and Louie, but it's Garrett and Steve now.
Jesus Christ! After watching Edgar Bergen, a clip of Edgar Bergen on his pilot TV show in 1950, sponsored by Coca-Cola when it had cane in it. And then you see that. And then I sent you some on text.
Disco Bob. Oh, okay.
This guy, Disco Bob, should probably learn under him.
Okay.
He would tell him what he's doing wrong. I've seen some clips of you guys talking about Disco Bob. It's great. He's a fucking character.
I have a question for Louie real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a George Wallace for president?
You know it. It's real too.
Wasn't he for slavery and
for slavery? This thing's just segregation, almost. Just segregation. We're not extreme racists.
He was for segregation.
We're moderates. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what you like about him?
Yeah, he's great. Fuck that guy. He's amazing.
Fuck that guy, or he's amazing.
I don't know, guys. There's a fluorescent light clicking. You still got your helmet on. There's fucking empty hookahs. There's a fucking carbon monoxide leak here.
I don't know how football players do it. My neck is already sore just from wearing this.
Was that just like a naked trench?
I don't know. Jeff sent us. I don't know what this is. Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Fairy.
Oh, okay.
This is from a Sonobono movie. I feel you guys deserve to see this. Happy Halloween.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, we can pull it up on
YouTube.
On YouTube. Because they don't like boobs tube.
Oh, they shut it down.
But yeah, it's her with her boobs out. She's got her boobs out in the woods.
No, she did a nude scene. I love her.
But obviously before Seinfeld.
Okay, yeah. Here we're gonna watch the Colonel Cobb Show, guys.
I don't know what this is, but I like it.
Colonel Cobb.
The Colonel Cobb Show.
Corn on the?
I can read your mind. Really? Yeah. I can read Miss Sassy's know what every woman's favorite book is. Oh, you know what every woman's favorite book is? Well, what's Miss Sassy's favorite book? Her husband's checkbook.
That's the
That's
truth.
That's a joke. Well, Colonel Cobb, you going to have the bluegrass band?
We are.
I want to be in it.
Okay.
I play a one-stringed instrument.
What is it?
A yo-yo.
Oh my God.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's Miss Sassy. She's going to be passing the hat. Miss Sassy is the first lady of Virginia bluegrass. So let's dig real deep. Thank you, Miss Sassy. You're a very good sport. You a little charade, I like to call it.
To be fair to this man, he does seem to be performing in a pancake house.
Is that Colonel Cobb?
Oh, yeah, this is Colonel Cobb, and this is his show live.
Oh, he's the Colonel who served?
Yeah, this is the Colonel Cobb, and that's his young boy.
Thank you for your service, Colonel.
Colonel Cobb, ventriloquist show. Roscoe, how you doing tonight? I'm doing fine. Roscoe, why are you here? Because I'm too young to retire. You're too young to retire. Give a hand, folks.
One.
Too young to
Here's
retire,
one
Roscoe?
round of applause.
That's right, I'm too old to be a gigolo. Give a hand, folks.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't even.
Up a sea aisle after saying he couldn't be a
I'm
gigolo.
too old to be a gigolo. What the fuck? And then
Hail the master race.
Please, Jake, tell me that when you're on stage and you make a joke, you tell the people after every joke that Louie makes, you go, give him a round of applause, folks. Come on, give him a round of applause.
The first rule of ventriloquism: always back your puppet's punchline up by forcing the audience to give it a round of applause. That was great, wasn't it, everybody?
Hey, either laugh or clap, but you got to do one.
One or the other. You're only going to see this once. He says that a couple times. You only see it right here.
I'll pull my hand right out of his ass. You motherfuckers don't start laughing and clapping.
Come on, let's see what Roscoe says. This is a character right here.
Roscoe, you shouldn't say things like that. Where did you get your manners? From school. Oh, did you go to college? No, there's one thing that kept me out of college. What was it that kept you out of college, Roscoe? High school.
There's one person clapping.
God. And the confidence he has as he turns to the crowd and be like, high school, huh?
Get it?
High school.
I'm surprised he's not pointing at individual people going, get it? Do you get it? You get it? You get it?
I'm going to pass around a sheet right here. You're going to check the box, yes, if you get it. If you don't pass it around, think about it a little bit, you'll get right back to it.
I just keep hearing. I love Colonel
How'd you
Cobb.
find this guy? Or you've done shows with him?
He's around.
He's around, yeah.
He's not around here, but
He's at the convention?
A friend of mine sent me that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We love to share videos like this.
Laugh it up, folks, because you're only going to get this chance once. Well, Colonel Cobb, where are we? Well, we're in beautiful Driver, Virginia. And what is Driver? You go ahead and tell him, Roscoe. Tell us all about Driver. Is it a little small town? It sure is. A railroad used to run through the town. Oh, railroad used to run through the town. And what would the railroad do? The train whistle would go toot, 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 toot. Okay. And when the train whistle went toot.
He's just taking it in. He's getting what Roscoe's putting down.
This is probably his hallmark bit. That's why it's 5 minutes long. But also, he should have one of these.
Yeah.
I mean, just for the sake of the joke, you're rolling through Virginia, near the railroad run through town. You want to talk about toot toot, nigga?
But the bit was Roscoe's asking, "Where are we?" And he's like, "Oh, we're in this small town." And he's like, "Well, tell me about the small town." And then he asked Roscoe about the small town, like he should know about it. It got a little.
They're creating an illusion, Garrett. The fuck do you know about anything?
Which one of them knows about this small town?
And it really was just the dead silence in this place. It feels like this turned into a documentary that a puppet and a man are telling instead of a joke, because there's just so much lead up and I don't know where they're going with this.
But isn't it amazing that both our mouths move at the same time?
Yeah, so is that like hack for me to point out? When I said that before, like his lips, like,
all of their lips move, Garrett. All of their lips.
But is it kind of like am I the guy that's like, look, the wrestling's fake? Because everyone knows.
Jeff Dunham's lips barely move.
I'd say by the end of this video, you'll feel silly for being like, "Oh, the lips are moving." It's like as if that's the thing. Okay. That's egregious.
Shoot and drive, or what would people do?
Oh, I'm right here.
Okay. And what would the railroad do? The train whistle would go toot, 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 toot. Okay. And when the train whistle went toot, toot, and drive, or what would people do? Everybody would wave. They'd wave their hands. Wave your hands, everybody. Wave your hands, everybody. And the train goes toot, toot.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Still do that in Driver Roscoe?
No. That wasn't the joke.
He might have forgotten the joke.
Okay.
He might have, but as a pro, fucking kept it moving. Kept it moving.
Okay.
Got them involved.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And the train goes toot, toot. Now, do people still do that in Driver Roscoe? No, of course. That's why I died 55 miles an hour. 55 miles an hour, what do? They beat the horn. Well, what do people do when they beat the horn? Do they wave? No, they give the finger. My goodness. Yeah. Anyway.
Did he catch instant lung cancer when he told that fucking joke and had to cough off this? Because that was
that was the punchline? They waved their finger?
That is the fucking yes. That was they give the finger. That was obviously the punchline. But that's when you see someone do comedy like this, it begs the question: has anyone ever laughed at anything you've ever said?
Okay,
yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Guaranteed, he could have got there quicker. He could have got through that road a little quicker to the
quicker. Even the ending was the fucking worst part. He should have stayed on the road until he died.
You don't understand ventriloquism.
Hello.
This fucking guy is so bad that sometimes he talks to his puppet and it's like his puppet forgot the line. It's like the motherfucker like, oh yeah, I got it. I'm walking down second out, people like, this guy's gonna shoot people. I mean, it's in my mind. I was dying when Jake goes, when you get to the end, if you think the lips were the worst, I'm dying right now. I'm dying. But am I wrong? Like, go back. Well, I'm on delay, but I'm telling you, he just did the train. How fast did the train go? The puppet panicked. I should know this. God damn it, I should know this. All right, screeching halt out.
See you soon. See you, man.
No, he's right. The way he tells the jokes, it's like the puppet forgets his lines.
Yeah, he's like staring at the puppet like, do you remember?
How do we make this funny? That's when his lips don't move. How do we fucking make this funny?
They're both struggling.
Roscoe, don't you know something good? Well, we just had a church shooting in Suffolk. Oh, you had a church shooting in Suffolk?
What?
My goodness, what happened?
This guy's going blue? What the fuck?
I told you to wait.
Making the church shooting. Okay. Hey, I'm in.
I'm in. Yeah. I can't wait for the next.
Listen to how he sets it up, by the way.
Oh, you had a church shooting in Suffolk?
Go back. Listen how he sets it up.
Anyway, Roscoe, don't you know something good? Well, we just had a church shooting in Suffolk. Oh, you had a church shooting in Suffolk? My goodness.
By the way, I'll rewind it again. Do you hear the people in the background have completely given up on the puppet show?
Yeah,
they have had enough. We are 2 minutes in and they're like, well, that's enough of that.
Let's just talk to each other.
I'd rather talk to each other about the choo-choo trains than listen to this motherfucker talk for another second about choo-choo trains.
Talking about the shootings now, I don't appreciate that.
Roscoe, don't you know something good? Well, we just had a church shooting in Suffolk. Oh, you had a church shooting in Suffolk? My goodness, what happened? One person was injured. One person was injured. Who was that? The shooter. Give me a hand, folks. That's a funny joke.
What?
What does that mean?
That upset him. He got upset that he didn't laugh at that. He was like,
dude, look at his face. Look at when he asked for the hand. Watch this. Hold on.
Give me a hand, folks.
Look at how mad he gets. He's like, nobody's fucking clapping. Nobody's clapping for these jokes.
Give him a hand, folks. For what? What was the joke? I don't even get what the
because the shooter. You see the shoot. You know, there's a shoot shirting. Church shooting. You didn't even fucking need to escape. I know. There's a church shooting, and who got injured? The one guy got injured. Who got injured? The shooter. Because I guess maybe that counts as a lot of guns.
Well, I would assume someone committed suicide in a church. It was a church shooting.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Now, is it proper to, when the ventriloquist, when the dummy says something, for you to repeat exactly what the dummy said? Because
that, I'm glad you asked that, Garrett. That is something Edgar Bergen put in his book, How to Do Ventriloquism. If you are not particularly great at it, repeat what the puppet says so then people can understand what it says.
All right.
But
He does that all the time.
Yeah, but it doesn't help when you lean your head away from the microphone as you repeat what the puppet says. So neither of you are audible saying the exact same thing.
In Edgar Bergen's book, does he say after you tell a fucking god-awful joke, angrily stare at the crowd and demand they clap?
Tell them, demand they give you a hand. That was good, and this is the only time they'll see this show.
Trick them into thinking they're at a good show by aggressively asking for claps.
Berate them. Bring up murders.
Listen, no one laughed, but there was a lot of clapping going on.
Wear your greenest shirt.
Thank you,
His
Jake.
joke before,
I love this video a lot.
Yes. The joke before the church shooting was about trains going slower than cars.
And then the cars flipping people off.
Right into the church.
Well, he knew it was his one. He had to go edgy. He had to start his edgy stuff.
I know what you guys like. Puppet Holocaust jokes.
Give me a hand, folks. That's a funny.
And again, one guy clapped
Well,
again.
anyway, let's wrap this up, Roscoe.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
I'm ready to wrap it up because I'm going to fly down here and kiss one of these girls.
Hold on.
Fly down?
Hold on.
Yeah, there was a cut. He said we're gonna get
There
wrapped
was a
up,
cut.
and then there was a cut.
There's a cut.
Do you
think he just started saying the N-word into the mic?
Me and my friend were just thinking,
pointing at people in this pancake house. You N-word. None of you laugh or clap at any of my jokes or his.
Well, if the shooting is what you keep in, I don't know what you're fucking cutting
Yeah,
out.
exactly. What did he cut out of this shit?
The person was killed was a shooter. Well, anyway, let's wrap this up, Roscoe.
No, we got it.
I'm ready to wrap it up because I'm going to fly down here and kiss one of these girls. You can't kiss one of these girls, Roscoe, because they're all mine. No, Colonel Cobb, we're going to split the girls. Or we're going to split the girls because they're all mine. No, I get half of them. You get half of them. Why? We're going to split them 50-50. 50-50. How are we going to split the girls?
We get it. Why repeat the same thing 3 fucking times?
He's got to remember the punchline.
Oh, you're right. I'm stupid.
He's stalling. His hands.
He's stalling. He's absolutely stalling. I thought that he. See, I was wrong. He's definitely stalling. I thought he just thought like, you know what makes a joke really funny? Using the same setup 3 times in a row.
Gotta make sure they all get it.
You gotta make them beg for it, right? Rufus, whatever the fuck. You gotta make them beg for the punchline.
Roscoe.
Yeah.
We're going to split them 50-50. 50-50. How are we going to split the girls 50-50? I get all the girls under 50, and you get all the girls over 50. Hey, that's what they were clapping by laughing.
Ooh.
At least that was a joke.
Anyway, let's have a
At
grand
least it
finale.
was. But if he was just like straight down the middle, you know, cut him in half.
That was the only joke he told. The rest of those things were fucking weird statements he was making with a puppet.
Strange declarations.
Anyway, let's have a grand finale.
Oh boy.
What are you doing, Roscoe? I'm going to fly down and kiss a girl. Are you going to fly down and kiss a girl?
50-50?
I don't believe you're going to fly down and kiss a girl, Roscoe. Yes, I am. I don't believe you're going to fly down and kiss a girl. What are you doing? Flapping your wings going to fly down? No, you cut one. I'm trying to wave it away. That's the Colonel Cobb Show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a big old hand. Thanks
What
a lot,
was that?
everybody. Roscoe Del and Colonel Cobb.
Go fly down and kiss one of those girls.
Fuck
And he said,
me.
well, are you flapping your arms to go fly? It's like, no, it's because you farted.
Oh,
But it was unclear. It was unclear.
Yeah.
Because he said, of course you cut one.
Oh.
That's the Colonel Cobb.
That was the Colonel Cobb show,
By the way, I don't know if I've ever
Thank you,
seen
Louie.
someone beg for applause as much as this guy.
Well, I'm trying to wave it away. That's the Colonel Cobb Show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a big old hand.
Wait, hold on.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Roscoe Del
He does get a smattering of applause for the end of it.
Yeah.
People, because
People are glad
every-
he's leaving. They're like, yes.
Every joke he told got literally the guy filming was clapping. But finally, when he said, "Hey, it's over," people were like, "Yep, woo! Please stop."
I will say though, he has good street presence where he's bombing, but he's all smiles and just going along with it, and like
Except for the little harumph he gave.
a little, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Dude, can you go back to that one part where he does the harumph after the shooting joke like a toddler? He gives a toddler.
Something good.
Well, we just had a church shooting in Suffolk.
Something
You had a
good.
church shooting in Suffolk. My goodness, what happened? One person was injured. One person was injured. Who was that? The shooter. Give a hand, folks. That's a funny joke. The shooter. Well, let's wrap this up, Roscoe.
But he's just like, man, this crowd stinks.
Yeah.
These people don't know funny if it slapped them in the face. I'm giving gold out here.
Is this on Colonel Cobb's YouTube channel?
Garrett, it's so
Colonel
funny you
Cobb,
should ask. 'Cause I
53
just was
subscribers.
about to click more of whatever's happening here because I could watch this all day.
Well, Lynn,
Dunham's on the show. Whoa! What? Oh,
10 years ago.
10 years ago. Jesus Christ.
He was a spry young chicken.
What's like the most recent thing he published?
That was that.
Latest. Oh, that was the latest. Okay. Well, shit. I want to watch. Oh, here we go.
Is anything gonna? Oh shit.
I want to see more live. That's a black guy.
Monetized?
There's an ad. Yes. Holy shit.
please make welcome this little guy. Put your hands together for this little fella that we're going to bring out for you tonight. The smart one.
Good Paul McCartney painting in the background.
The Wizard, by the way.
Well, who are you, young fella? My name is Wizard.
No one's loving rock.
Oh, yeah, your name is Wizard. And what?
Hold on.
Who is
That's
that guy
that is
laughing?
going right through me. Did he add that? Is that a track?
I think, yeah.
He added someone just laughing track to this video.
At the beginning, there's like applause, a track that he adds.
Because it repeats.
And then now it's this thing, yeah.
It's just something like, ha, 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 ha. Fuck. Fuck, that's the most annoying thing I've ever heard.
What do you do, Wizard? You told me to say I'm Colonel Cobb's amazing wooden talking toy. Oh, ho, ho. How about that? Give him a hand. He can talk. He can really talk. He's a wooden little toy. Well, Wizard, how about share everybody your knowledge? Sure. All matter's made out of protons, neutrons, electrons. Okay, protons, neutrons, electrons, and what else? Neurons.
Doesn't make sense.
What the fuck was
that? It is at this moment the audience knows this is not going to be good.
Holy shit.
It's dawning on them all.
There's no choral. It just morons rhymes with electrons. That's it. Matter isn't made up of morons. Like, there's no
Proton, neutron, electron, and morons.
just because it rhymes.
Get it? Garrett, get it?
No.
Get it?
I don't.
Clap.
It hurts so much. I don't get it.
Clap for the jokes.
Sorry.
I don't like this Ernest movie.
No, Colonel Cobb. No, Wizard. We don't say things like that. Look at this big group of people. So many.
By the way, let me rewind a little bit. There is a cut after that joke.
There is?
I think he made a racist joke and he cut it out. Because and he's saying, like, we don't say stuff like that.
Gigaborons.
Yeah, there's a big cut there.
No, Wizard.
No, Colonel Cobb.
No, Wizard. We don't say things like that. Look at this big group of people. So many nice people. We're not going to insult these nice people, are we? Of course not. Of course not. What do you say when you see a big crowd of people like this? I can only say one thing. What's that, Wizard? Jail.
Oh my!
I think you could say something nice about these people to jail. What would nice think you say to these people? Not guilty. Get back here, folks. They're not guilty. At least he's not guilty. Except down at the police station, somebody stole the toilet seats. Oh, Wizard, you shouldn't talk like that. Somebody stole the toilet seats down at the police station? Well, who did it? They can't figure out who did it. Why? Because the police have nothing to go on. It's so funny.
I got at least.
Hey,
that makes sense.
So far,
Yes,
that was his 7
home
bad
run.
words by Carlin. Fucking home run, best bit he's ever fucking done. That what you can call that a joke? That's a joke.
Barely though, because what was it? Just the toilets lids or seats?
The toilet seats.
You
Which,
go
yeah, that was the sloppy entrance. I don't even know what the fuck he was going on about.
But well, I got
But
what he was getting.
I heard the words. The toilet seats were stolen from the police station. There's no suspect because they have nothing to go on. Hey, there. That's great.
That's great. Yeah.
I think trajectory right now. We're going up.
Yes.
This is good.
Colonel Cobb, can I ask you something personally? Sure, Wizard. You go ahead and ask me something. Don't you have a hobby? Don't I have a hobby? Well, I've got a little hobby doing a few things. Is that all right with you, Wizard? Sure, it's all right. I got a hobby, Colonel Cobb. Oh, you've got a hobby. Well, what is your hobby?
Laugh track.
Well, actually, I've got 2 hobbies.
No, it's a laugh track. He's just pumping in horrible laugh track sound effects.
It's like not even laugh track. It's like individual laughs
Yeah.
he's pumping into this video.
Why haven't we tried that?
You should, and just make sure you throw them in when there's not a punchline being said.
Over you talking.
Just the jocularity flying around the room. It's just so strong that even when you're just yapping and setting up a joke, people can't contain themselves.
It's always
They're just oh my god, he's about to tell a joke.
It's always good to make it look like the fake audience can't even pay attention to you. Why are its lips black?
Dude, what is that?
It's a goth chick.
What is your hobby? Well, actually, I've got 2 hobbies. You've got 2 hobbies? And what are your 2 hobbies? Blondes and brunettes. Woo! Have you ever gone
Home
out with a
run.
blonde?
Home
I
run.
sure did. I went out with a blonde waitress. Oh, a blonde waitress? She only had one arm. She only had one arm? Yeah, she could dish it out, but she couldn't take it. Hello.
This one's bad.
Hey,
This is
Colonel
like,
Cobb.
this is
Oh
like
my
a
God.
bad dream.
Yeah,
The
this
laugh
is-
track is making it so much worse with the
This-
sound effects.
It's like a nightmare.
This is like scary now. I'm now realizing this is not in. At least the other one, I think there were people there at some place. This is in his house or something, and there's no one there, and all the sounds are pumped in. I'm now. This is like a horror movie.
Why do you think he changed?
This is a good Halloween thing. This is perfect.
Why do you think he changed the name from Wizard to Roscoe?
Those are different characters.
Different, yeah, totally different.
Completely
excuse
different
me,
characters.
Completely different
I didn't
characters.
No, yeah,
you know it's
Fozzie
different
Bear's Kermit
hair,
the Frog, asshole.
different hair, different suit.
Oh,
They had
I
different
thought it was the
demeanors
same.
entirely. The voices are the exact same, but everything else was slightly different. Don't act like you didn't
sorry,
see it.
guys. I apologize.
You guys in production, do you like the angle? Do you like the 3/5 bed fucking space? Just, why is the painting light? Why is the painting light?
I don't know. But I think, yeah, this is actually exactly how you want your shot set up if you are the worst ventriloquist that's ever even attempted.
The star of the
Because you want to
show-
barely be in it. You want to make sure there's like
Yeah,
plausible
The star
deniability.
is right in the middle.
Yes.
That's
with
all you're focusing
neck
on.
up.
Neck up.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, Colonel Cobb. Yeah, Wizard. Did you write these jokes? Yeah, Wizard, I wrote all these jokes myself. That figures. Well, how does that figure, Wizard? Because you're the only one that thinks they're funny.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's Wizard
perfect.
amazing talking. Thank you all so much. We don't have too much time left, Wizard. Now, Wizard, what do you want to eat? What's your favorite thing to eat here?
Every time I come here to eat, I get the same thing.
What do you get?
Indigestion.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna be having nightmares about this.
You're welcome, guys.
Thank you. This is awesome.
Holy shit!
Your favorite thing on the menu tonight? What's your favorite thing?
Whatever you're paying for.
Hey, that was funny. That was funny because he made the puppet just go, guys, whatever you pay me, get it? Get it? Come on, clap, clap. Everyone clap.
Give it up for him. You only see it once. You only see it once.
Hey, there we go. Thank you.
You're paying for is my favorite thing to do.
Thank you. Well, Wizard, we got a heckler in the audience. What are we going to do about a heckler?
I'm going to go on Esther on him.
You're going to go Aunt Esther on the heckler? How are you going to go Aunt Esther on the heckler?
I'm going to say, watch it, sucker. Watch it, sucker. That guy out there.
Thank you, folks.
What?
Thank you, folks.
What?
That guy out there, if he ever did get a haircut, we could make a bunch of wigs for bald-headed puppets.
Well, how about that, folks? How about
Why was there a cut for his reaction to
Because
his own?
half of ventriloquism is in the reaction. It's in the dynamic that a ventriloquist constructs between him and his character that he is displaying for you with a grace that is incomparable.
I can compare it to shit.
It's a shitload of crap.
There we go. But anyway, Wizard, let's have a little grand finale. Let's leave them with a little
Yeah,
bit of your wisdom.
grand finale.
Of course, of course. You know that life is like a box of crayons.
Oh, life is like a box of crayons, Wizard? How so?
Well, you know, you got some sharp ones and you got some dull ones.
Oh, sharp.
Dull
ones.
I get it.
And you got crayons of all different colors,
Crayons, all different colors.
but they all get to live in the same box.
Oh, give him a hand for that one. We're all living in
Oh
the
my
same
God. Give him a hand for what?
For the message.
What?
For the message.
What's the message?
That it doesn't matter how dull or sharp or what color you are. We're all living in the same box. We're all in this together.
If crayons had guns, they'd kill each other then. But Eddie, no, that's not a joke.
He
That's
called
not
it
a
his grand finale. That was his grand finale. Is just the message that it was some like stupid poster someone had in his classroom at some point.
Well, he had to say that because of the thing he cut out earlier. He had to go back and say, everybody of all colors are great, despite what I said about them.
That's the grand finale. There was, man.
All there's left to do now for him is just rest on the laurels of the performance.
Yeah, well, he got his round of applause for.
crayons. Thank you, folks. Thank you, Wizard. That's wonderful. Now, do you have any other closing words of wisdom for grand finale?
I sure do.
Another
Life
one?
is like a roll of toilet paper.
Ooh, life is like a roll of toilet paper. Wizard, how do you figure?
The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes. Hi-yo! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Let's give Wizard a great big hand. His first time out in driving.
So this puppet he's using is just the thing he has all his sad thoughts through. Doesn't make any jokes. It just says sad stuff this fucking retard thought up. It was like, man, you know what's depressing? Laughs like toilet paper. Also like crayons because I'm surrounded by browns.
Well, Wizard, why don't you tell what the grand finale? Why don't you tell us what you learned?
Life is like a graveyard. Everybody I know is there.
Give my hand.
Oh, come on now. Come on, clap, damn it. Wow. Well, I don't think that's the last we're going to be seeing of the Colonel Cobb.
God bless y'all. This has been Colonel Cobb, ventriloquist.
even his,
What is that painting?
Even his little art is
I thought that was
downsy.
Beavis at first.
It looks like Beavis and Gaston from fucking
Yes.
Beauty and the Beast.
Fuck me. This is my new this guy may have beaten out Disco Bob.
Yeah.
Are you
for my new
Yeah.
favorite YouTube channel.
Well,
Disco Bob is
Linwood
entertaining in a
Stains.
different way.
Yes, and I'm kind of scared of this man way.
In a,
I'm kind of scared of this man,
in the
but
true crime documentary in 3 years way.
I fucking goddamn.
Can you click the popular tab and see what's
Yes,
the most popular?
good. His most popular video is a Lionel 027 layout, meaning his most popular video is him playing with a toy train.
How did I not see a fucking toy train coming? It seems so obvious.
Then there's Billy in the Low Ground. It's bluegrass, I think.
Yeah, they didn't hurt
Then the
nobody.
Route 58 Bluegrass Band.
No, they didn't hurt nobody.
Mickey Mantle Card Show. Wow, you got to go pretty far to find a puppet. Jeff Dunham on the show.
We got to see what that's about.
Yeah, we just got to see that real quick.
Well, Linwood Stains. Hello there, Colonel Cobb. Now, wait a minute there, Duster. What's that? Before you get started, I got some news for you. What's that? Jeff Dunham is coming out to do the show with me today. Well, I don't think Jeff Dunham's coming. Well, he says he wouldn't miss it for anything in the world. He wouldn't miss it for anything in the world. Well, I'm telling you,
that puppet's
Jeff
creepy.
Dunham's got a lot of things to do. He's a very busy
Yeah, it's a
celebrity.
replica of a Marshall
Well,
style.
he might just be doing anything in the world and couldn't make it. But anyway, you're the clever one. Tell me what you did for Thanksgiving. Oh, we
Yeah.
sat around the room.
This is clickbait. I knew there wasn't going to be. I knew Jeff Dunham wasn't going to be on the show.
This
But
was-
I thought the puppet was going to be Jeff Dunham. I thought the dummy. I thought he was saying, "Hey, I got Jeff Dunham on the show. Hey guys, I'm Jeff Dunham." I thought he was going to do that bit.
Louie, that puppet kind of looks like you when you're younger days.
Go
does.
fuck your mother.
You look kind of good.
It's his mother's birthday.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's weird.
About all the things we were thankful for. Oh, you did? Well, what were you so thankful for? I was just thankful that
Mike
my
Pichetti
credit
just made a
card
video
was-
like this about me.
Oh, I said that in the prep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was ahead of the game 10 years ago. He was clickbaiting.
Yeah.
I thought there was a possibility.
I don't
'cause he's
enjoy
in
that
suit.
one as much because he's not in front of an audience that's disliking him actively.
Yeah.
He's
not panicking.
He's not panicking and forgetting the joke and making the puppet talk more and repeat the fucking
Setup
setup
4
times in a row.
We're gonna split the girls. We're gonna split the girls. We're gonna split the girls. We're gonna split the girls.
So we're going to split them 50-50. We're going to split them 50-50.
Are you sure we're gonna split them 50-50? We're gonna split them 50-50. Just making sure we're splitting them 50-50. We're gonna split them 50-50. Everybody shuffles out.
But yeah, because I'm so great. I was thanked by the one and only Michael Bichetti for because I had him on the dump.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
I believe that is what it
I
was.
think it's 1020.
1020.
Yeah, so Mike Bichetti now does a show with Bobby called Midnights with Mike on YouTube. And
AI generated cartoon Mike. He does the speaking. The cartoon does the stuff. And so far, it's been a big hit. I like just Mike doing stuff. So keep on going.
Yep.
But I was graciously mentioned in thanking this. So why don't we play this for the boys?
And I think we should do that and hit the ground running.
Okay, that sounds good to me, Bobby. Thank you.
Okay, so the first name that came up was Steve Conti. The audience
Bobby set this up with, I think Jimmy Fallon or one of these late night guys does a thank you segment.
Yeah.
That is creepy. Have you been doing that the whole time? His head slowly turns when I go to talk. That's good for you for practicing that. That's horror movie shit. But yeah, apparently it's a segment on a late night show where you go people that I want to thank.
Yeah.
And I was one of them. I was not only one of them. I was the first one of them.
Would like you to write a thank you note to Steve Conti.
Back Thank you, Steve Conti, for the love of dumps. Finally joining trash, giving them some bumps. Oh, thank you, Steve, for those UK Mets fans. It's wild, it's strange, but we all understand. You bridge the gaps, you make the world bend. But most of all, thanks to Bruce and Bob, to a friend, Steve Conti, the other king of these stunts. Loving Mets dumps and connecting the bunch. So here's to you, Steve, this little song for Make the Weirdest World where Bobby belongs.
Okay, Mr. Conti. Well, I call you Steve because I know you're on a personal level. What do you call it? Thank you for a bunch of things. First of all, for introducing me to Bobby Tambaro. That's why we're here right now. You always had a good heart. I'm glad you have a great wife and child.
Thank you.
That's very important, to, especially in this business, to keep yourself stable and aware of stuff and what's going on. And like you said, you're a go-getter like Bobby is.
Yeah.
And you're Italian, so that kind of beefs up a little bit for me.
Huh?
What is he doing, a cameo?
Right. And
No, he's thanking me.
Yeah, this is
These were the thanks I was, quite honestly, I was due this kind of gratitude.
He's not so much thanking you for anything. He's kind of giving you strange compliments. He's not exactly addressing a thing you did for him that he's grateful for.
Well, he did thank me for introducing him to Bobby.
Okay, that's good.
That was a thank you. Yeah, but you're right. The rest of them were he was just complimenting me. What am I gonna say? Fuck you for that. Fuck you for the compliments, Mike. That's not nice. No, what a beautiful message.
a fellow Staten Islander, and I just want to thank you, for getting Bobby involved in this with me and becoming friends to him. It's not been nothing but good stuff, and I hope to God we all work together again, and it'll be good to see you and probably meet you in person.
God had nothing to do with this.
That's true.
Thank you, Steve.
When we met.
Yeah, no. My biggest fault, which by the way, thank you, Mike Bichetti, for those thanks.
Yes.
That is beautiful words. Is that I haven't had him at my house yet. We just got to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. He flakes at the last second sometimes because the mother needs something or he gets sick. So I've tried a couple times, but I kind of gave up myself. So it's on me at this point.
Now that he thanked you, you can reach out and thank him for the thank you.
I'm going to thank him for the thanks. I will put out my own video thanking him for thanking me. But he's got to come over to the house and he's got to do the show with us.
Yes.
It's
now
got
we
to
have
happen.
the third mic.
We have a third mic.
Yep.
Met in person that time. He was
Hold on
sick.
a second. Make sure that you fucking put the staircase. Put the fucking light on him. He's gonna fucking break his goddamn neck.
Yes, I will reinforce the steps as well.
I know. I never got to meet him in person.
Never did.
He's a good dude.
But thank you, Steve Conti.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Steve
Michael.
Conti. Mike, that was brilliant. I think we shouldn't take any more time before we move on to our next one.
We could have taken more time.
Yeah, a little bit.
If
more.
Mike wanted to keep going, I wouldn't have stopped him. Like, hey, if more compliments, more thanks would be, would be appreciated.
Now this one's a little more abstract.
We don't have to watch the rest of them, but because he thanks Fonzie and Kevin Brennan are the next the two other ones.
You're in good company.
Yeah.
I beat out Fonzie.
The nicest guy and the meanest guy. And you're in the middle.
I'm number one, so I'm. What comes next comes from me. My two sides.
Oh, I see.
Anger and niceness.
Yes.
So, but
you're
yeah,
a little
no.
mix of Fonzie and Kevin Brennan.
If I'm being honest, I cannot believe I'm number one on the list of people Michael wants to thank.
Yeah, not even
Can't
the guys
even
who put him on
believe
the
it a little bit. But I accept it. I accept the gratitude. I'm grateful for the gratitude, and I want to see Mike very soon. I want to see him very, very soon.
Thank you, Mike, for thanking.
And thank
Steve.
you for thanking me. Yes.
Yeah.
I watched the Kevin Brennan bit. The part I liked was the AI pictures because they freaked me the fuck out. Like
that's fucking horrible.
They're nightmare inducing.
Wow.
'Cause
Is that
it's-
like Bichetti and Brennan
Yeah.
mashed together?
It's a more there's
Yeah,
from Number
more.
One Son. And there were pictures of me too that had Mike's face on them. Yeah, just Mike's face on AI Kevin Brennan.
Oh, now there's Colin Quinn.
Yeah. That looks very real.
That does.
That looks like an actual picture.
This is like a Russian guy streaming.
Wow.
That's
Bobby's putting a lot of
Halfway
work
house.
into this.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time.
He looked, dude, it makes him look like Lavrenti Beria, one of fucking Stalin's chief of secret police. Like he used to rape little girls. Fuck. Google Lavrenti, screenshot that
I
face,
don't want
and then
to.
Google Lavrenti Beria.
Wait, is he the guy that they couldn't get one of the politicians to break, and they kept like torturing him and he just wouldn't give up the info, or probably some fake info they want him to make up and just admit that he did something. So they brought his 14-year-old daughter in and then raped her in front of his father.
That was
and then he finally was like, "Fine, okay, I did it," even though he didn't do whatever.
You
he
raped my
wanted to.
teenage daughter, and now you're gonna
Right
kill
in
her.
front of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, what the fuck are these people doing?
Russia stinks.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Soviet Union.
Russia's a shitty place.
It's okay now.
Yeah, that's a fun story. Why don't we go back to watching Mike Bichetti?
But yeah, that's what Bichetti Norton looks like.
Colonel Cobb should tell that story when he's bombing.
You know, Stalin. You want to know what Stalin did? What did Stalin do? Well, Stalin had a guy rape a guy's daughter and for him to confess. He got it.
Come on, everyone, clap! Clap,
Come on,
everyone!
clap for him now. You don't get to hear that story anywhere
Clap
else.
for the daughter rape. Come on.
Yeah, I learned that in the White Pill, the Michael Malice book.
Haven't read it yet. I have it though.
You look forward to that story.
No, that'll make me upset.
You want to put on the Boxcar Willie hat?
I don't have it. That's your retard glass sorting hat. I think we're about out of time.
Yeah,
I think so. Unfortunately, I could sit here all day. I miss you, buddy.
I've been trying to get up a
you.
little courage. If I clean the tip off, can I hit your drill? You're on the spot, man.
I don't care. You don't even have to clean the tip off.
Yeah, you can just suck it.
I
Just
mean,
suck
if you
it
want to
raw.
clean my tip off.
That's what we call it, so it's not gay. It's not gay if you're just cleaning it.
Well,
Is it working? Oh, it's working. Okay.
it's time for us to read the super chats and then go. So why don't we do that?
Let's do it.
James Jameson, can you please play Pat's rebuttal to Bill blowing Gino? Well, I would have to find it, which I just did. So here's the here's the original clip of Bill blowing Gino, because I guess they were having a lot of fun yesterday doing Whiskey Wednesday.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
That was a quick blowjob. Gino was literally a 2-pump chump.
Or Schultz is a professional.
Imagine a blowjob so good, it just and you're done. I mean, I'm a quick fucking shooter, but that'd be even crazy for me.
That's how he gets tipped on those tours.
So what was
I'm
Pat's?
gonna blow you behind the Francis Tavern.
Oh, here we go. Here's Pat's rebuttal to the blowjob.
Ooh.
Oh goodness.
Come on, MKE, give me a cummy in the tummy.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with all you people?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is what you've chosen?
Yeah.
It is.
The puppet is
Sammy.
fucking asking that.
That was
Wait,
Pat's
so-
rebuttal. Cummy in the tummy.
Louie refers to himself in the third person, the puppet.
I don't fucking know anymore. Yeah, it's like the Holy Trinity, the thought of the Son, the Holy Ghost, and Kulik Thran and Ollie.
Jeff Hillman, speaking of Julia
Jeff.
LD, check Garrett an email. I sent you a gift. Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
That was Julia Louis Dreyfus's boobs. Didn't have, she don't got big ones though.
Yeah, no.
But they were
This is
there.
odd now.
They were there. Yeah, perfect timing. Guinea the lawyer. Smart playing copyrighted work on channel. YouTube loves that. Did you? Yeah, sorry. Did you two dopes see the lame prank your old boss tried to pull on John Edward Melendez?
So this is what Kevin Brennan was talking about.
I
Anthony
watched that
does
video
works
today.
now.
Yeah.
I saw some follow-up where he went on Uncle Rico's show and they all laughed at something, but I couldn't figure out what happened.
Anthony texted John, Stuttering John, and after Shuli his pedophile producer got in trouble, and he was like, "Man, that piece of shit! I got even more info on him, and you should hit me up or something." And Stuttering John never texted him back, and that was the work.
Wait, Southern John didn't bite the hook?
He never texted him back. So, and what people were saying, well, Kevin, because I watched Kevin talking about it, and the funniest fucking thing is that someone's been posting Burning Bridges episodes that I've been watching, which is why I watched this Kevin thing. And I was like, good Lord. But I miss Burning Bridges so much because whatever this is now is, it's my, like, whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, the whole thing was Anthony texted Stuttering John. Stuttering John didn't answer him. Anthony didn't go on Shuli's show for months. And then he came on after months passed and was like, yeah, we got him. He didn't even answer me though. But like, he thought I really was mad at you, Shuli. Because your producer was a pedophile.
Wow.
Dude,
Did John talk about...
I looked into this. I still do not understand it at all.
Did John at least like on his show be like, even Anthony's on my side now and he's going to come on the show?
I think so. I think he said something, but he never answered him.
Wow.
And Brennan was saying that he thinks that it was just Gavin being like, hey, the FBI is looking at Shuli's computers now. Like, FBI is always looking into us. Just don't go on Shuli's show anymore. Anthony, I own you. I tell you what to do. And I was like, Gavin might have something there.
Maybe. Who knows? God.
But yeah, dude.
So when
I looked into this and I was like, man, I'm mad I now know any of this because what a bunch of nonsense. What a bunch of who gives a fuck.
The clip I saw where he pops on Uncle Rico, they're like, yeah, there he is. Welcome back, Anthony. It was like, over that, I didn't know what they were doing.
Right. That was the work that took months. And Shuli said something like, yeah, it takes a couple months for work to come through and matter. And it's like, what? But what was the joke? It seems like he just wasn't coming on your show.
Maybe hopefully we're missing something. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
What are we missing?
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
I don't know. I don't know. Pain Train's here. But yeah, Skinny the Lawyer. I know we're really dumb for playing copyrighted work.
What copyrighted work did we play?
I don't know. We played a bunch of videos.
Colonel Cobb.
Colonel Cobb, yeah. Send in more money. We'll answer more questions that suck. Yeah. That's fine. I mean,
it's great to see Jake and Louie again. Who gives a fuck what you think?
What are we supposed to think of a thing that was a nothing?
I begged you not to show Bill blowing me. I begged you guys.
Well, sorry. If you're going to have gay porn filmed and put on the internet, Gino, we're going to show it. The people want to see you blowing loads in a man's mouth, and you got to get used to it.
Gino, what are you doing here? Is this where you live now?
This is Gino's basement.
What am I, Rockefeller? You come. I turn it on like I'm doing. I'm promoting the show.
Yell louder.
Doesn't matter.
It's fine.
I put it on. You're watching Pat Dixon. What happened to us? What happened?
We got fired.
But I'm saying he's.
No, Pat. Hey, we don't watch him all the time, but when it's entertaining, you put it on.
He looks terrible.
No, I like his mustache.
Yeah.
It looks like it's drawn on.
Mustache.
He looks like he's
perfectly
Dixon
drawn.
2.0.
Yeah. Him and Bill should start a show, a weekly podcast from Pat's aunt's and Bill's mom's house, where they both yell at each other because they don't like each other, but then keep getting in trouble because they're being too loud. I really think it's the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I was trying to show that on the stream yesterday with Bill. I'm like, what is this?
I don't hate it.
How'd you like the Colonel Cobb Show, Gino?
I was dying. I couldn't breathe. And you know what else I realized? And I'll say this. You know, and you might have, because I was in and out. Like when their comics get on stage, you know, and they're like, they think they're funny and they're not. I'm realizing, am I wrong? I see you. Are there ventriloquists that are like, they're not even funny, but they're like, but I'm a ventriloquist, so they'll laugh at whatever I say.
Yeah.
And they're awful.
Yeah.
And they're awful ventriloquists.
Yeah. That's a lot of ventriloquism. That's a whole lot of ventriloquism.
That guy read a sentence and he's like, you got to laugh for that.
I know.
No. He didn't say laugh. He said, you all need to clap now. Yeah. You all need to start clapping.
Oh my God. He was angry.
Give it up, Bruno. Give it up.
He said, hey, what? So my pants are yellow. You all got to clap for that.
You guys gonna clap or what?
And then after the
I
church
just said my pants. Are you deaf? Is this a room full of deafs?
A room full of deafs. If he said, is this a room full of deafs? Wouldn't even have to ask for applause.
Yeah, but did you hear about the toilets at the jail?
I missed that.
Oh,
I still don't get the school shooter. I rewound it. What's the truth when Steve goes, he's going blue?
He's getting edgy.
I don't get the church shooter joke.
There was only one fatality, the shooter.
But that's like, yay, good.
Yeah, but what's
I'm assuming there must have been a story.
It's called the Second Amendment, buddy, and it's not a joke.
There must have been a story in that town where somebody went to a church and blew their brains out. Otherwise, it literally makes no sense.
Wouldn't that make it worse?
No. No, but yeah, the cops, they were trying to find the culprit to who stole the toilet seats, but they had nothing to go on.
I've heard that. You're killing Louie?
Yeah, well, no, he's being reincarnated. He will shed this vessel. He will shed this vessel like a husk cocoon, and he will metamorphosize into his new higher form.
You excited about that, Louie?
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking amazing.
Sounds like he's got his hand up your ass and he's making you say.
Sounds like he's just wasting his money his entire life, and he's just gonna drag it out more of it.
Vin, the evil lawyer, wants to know who's the dummy with the Negro.
What's that? Who's the dummy with the nigga? Not much. Vin, the evil lawyer.
He paid $2 to insult you.
Hey, did Anthony do a work on Stuttering John?
We just covered that, and it wasn't interesting the first time.
It was. The problem is.
Make fun of me.
The problem is it's completely uninteresting.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a lie and it was a fake Anthony. Remember the time?
No, it was real Anthony, but the work was he texted Stuttering John and then didn't go on Shuli's show for 4 or 5 months or something.
Oh.
This is getting weird now.
Why are they
Who
doing
cares?
work?
Who cares? Dude, what is even the joke? I don't get it.
I hate it. They're children. Oh, gotcha.
I'm putting a halt to all the I don't care about the here. Well, here back in with Isolino R. Love the size of dummy, but can you swap head with kid? Can you swap head with kid?
Go fucking stop drinking and go fucking drive.
That's the producer, by the way, that was a pedophile at Shuli's network. Shane O. My arch nemesis. It's great to see Jake and Louie again.
Yep.
Who gives a fuck what you think?
Guinea the lawyer. With this amazing talent, how did Compound fail?
This is getting weird.
You're looking at it.
It's getting weird because I remember the days after the show broke up. I remember being right out of high school going to the subreddit. I remember going to the subreddit when it was the Compound Media, and then Opie had his show at Sirius, and then bit by bit things. And now we're talking about a failed work done on Stuttering John.
Yeah. By the way,
I know.
10 years. I don't think that's a failure until you find out Anthony did an 8-week work on Stuttering John. Maybe.
But I'm led to believe Guinea watched us talk about the Puppet Man. He was like, when are they going to talk about Anthony on the thing? I'm gonna have to pay $2 to prompt them to talk about that Anthony thing. That was hot goss. It's just you do have a point, Guinea, where we should all blow our brains out because what the fuck is anyone doing? Compound did stink.
Yeah.
Are these prices?
Who could afford?
Compound failed because no one was running it is the real answer to your fake question. There was literally no one at the helm, and it was a company of people all doing their jobs, but no one was promoting anything or doing what podcasts do, which is get people to watch it.
Yeah.
I always wondered. I didn't want to
the fucking trains ran on time every day at Compound Media. Everyone showed up and did their jobs. It's just their jobs should have been, pointed more correctly in different directions.
The train ran on time, but it just sort of stopped in the middle of a field, and then that was it.
It was a train running into the ocean.
Yeah. It never made us stop to pick up new people.
No.
It just threw old ones. It threw all the rich passengers off early on.
Just the sticks would come down, the ding, 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 and cars would have to stop, and a train screaming the N-word would fly by, but it never stopped anywhere and picked anyone up. It went from this side of the country to the next and landed in the fucking ocean, and everyone died.
Did Keith cost in the skanks? Did Keith cost in the skanks, or was that something else?
No, every decision made at that place cost them everything.
Yeah.
There was never a singular decision to do well in business. Every decision was, let him go. Fuck him. Who cares? I don't want to deal with it. This was the fucking catchphrase for corporate compound was and we all got paid, so we were like
It's not our business, you know, whatever decision they want to make. Yeah.
And then once we were fired by someone who didn't work there, we were like, damn, I guess we should have all stood up straight and said, hey, Anthony, we want this place to run like a business. Stop hanging out here and drinking with Gino.
Oh, because I gave him a heart attack. I go in every day with a knife in his throat.
You did. I was there. Jeff Hillman, the JLD picks from a Sonny Bono, Sonny and Cher film.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm gonna whack it later to that.
That queer Cher made Elaine get naked.
I'm gonna probably go
The world's
online.
weird.
I'm gonna make some AI photos of Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Why?
With boobs.
Oh, with bigger boobs.
Well, like nice cleavage and like maybe she's wearing a certain thing. I discovered that yesterday. There's like certain AI thing. I know that exists.
Yeah.
But you just probably type in like, what am I feeling? You're gonna hate. I gotta show you one of the women I made. You're gonna be disgusted. You're gonna be absolutely disgusted. But this is what I happen to need in that moment. And if you better not fucking judge me.
Oh boy.
Bob's Fly Baby says Compound and that other thing is free. Just log in. Yeah, I know that. You made that?
I need it. Yeah.
To jerk off to. You made an image?
It's nice.
He made an image of a woman in a hijab with big tits in a shirt. You didn't even make her nude.
No, it's the point. You don't fucking get it.
Yeah, come on, Steve. You don't get it.
She's being slightly haram, and it's
Yeah.
I get it now.
So
you can say slightly haram. I now do get it.
I now have a slightly haram fetish.
Well, all right. I think it's
running out of steam, huh?
And
gloves off.
Happy Halloween to all, and to all a happy Halloween.
Yeah.
We got to play our board video. Thank you to all the members of the board. Today is the last day. Tomorrow too. But today is where I'm saying the last day is to get your name on the Garrett and Steve commemorative board before it is completely updated with new names, new board, and yeah. And then a month later, we'll do it all again.
Yep.
But thank you. This one's for you.
We are the greatest fans of the Garrett Steve Show. We are the ones paid the $100, and we are on the fucking plaque right now. We are the greatest fans of the Garrett Steve Show. We're on the fucking plaque because we paid $100, and we are on the plaque, and you are not. Ha! We are the greatest. We are the greatest. We are the greatest fans of the show. Of the show. The Garrett Steve Show. We are the greatest fans of the show. The greatest fans of the Garrett Steve Show. We are the greatest fans, so we paid $100, and we are the greatest fans on the plaque, and you are not. Ha! We are the greatest fans. The greatest fans of the Garrett Steve Show. We are the greatest fans, and you are not on. We are on the plaque, and you are not. What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody on the plaque tonight. What's up? Everybody on the plaque tonight. What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody on the plaque tonight. What's up? Everybody on the plaque tonight. What's up? Everybody on the plaque tonight. What's up? Everybody. What's up? Everybody. What's up? Everybody. What's up? Everybody on the plaque tonight. 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 What's up? Everybody on on the back tonight. The soup, everybody on the back tonight. The soup, everybody on the back. The soup.
I'll say I'm like, we missed it last week because I know I'm like jumping, but I'm scared I missed it.
Thank you.
We probably should have done this earlier, but you got any gigs coming up you want to plug?
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry.
Fucking the second, I am at the Fear City Comedy Club. It's a new comedy club on the Lower East Side.
Okay.
It's on Essex.
That's this Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday. We'll go to my that's a great picture. Go to my Instagram, Jake Louie Comedy.
Your girlfriend's very pretty.
Yeah, she is. She's great. She's no slightly haram middle-aged Muslim woman with deep cleavage. But yeah, Saturday. Go to Fear City Comedy Club at 8:30.
Fear City?
Yes, Fear City Comedy Club at 8:30.
Fear City Comedy
8:30?
Club.
Yes, at 8:30.
Okay.
Lower East Side of New York City. Google it.
That's where we are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably not too far. It's near Chinatown.
We can go right now and
Okay.
just do the show.
Is there weed near here?
I got weed.
I got weed.
Yeah.
Let's go smoke.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's
follow
fucking
at
nice.
Jake and Louie on Twitter.
At Jake, yeah, Jake and Louie. It's still
Jake and Louie. N-word Louie.
I almost never post on there. I can't
You
get
should.
sucked in because I go on Twitter to look at certain things.
Well, don't do that. That's funny. I'm reversed. My Instagram is all like girls in leggings shaking their ass. I'm like, how do I get this off of here? I want to look at something else.
I mean, protocols of the Elders of Zion shit on Instagram, on fucking Twitter. Half of every post is either a communist going free Palestine or it's somebody who's actually saying that fucking Jews are like lizards.
Well, yeah, so that's good. No, yeah, go to Twitter. Use your Twitter. Curtis John, right at the end here. We can only hope that Guinea gets trained by a pack of gorillas while Bill gives Gino a toothy blow. We could only hope that.
That took a lot of.
Thank you.
That took some creativity. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
No, a pack of gorillas would do him good. But no, I like the questions about the shit verse. I wish there was something interesting to bring up.
Yeah.
That thing I watched today was a fucking waste of time. I'm still unsure what I even watched. There was no solution. There was no conclusion. It was just, you got him. You texted him and he never answered you. You got him. I completely don't get it. But anyway.
All right.
That's the show.
Tune in at 6:15 for the football show.
At least 6:15.
Yeah.
If not 6:15er than that.
And remember, guys, if you're doing a show, just do a show.
Nah.
Thanks.
Nah. Now that we're done, can you all clap now? Clap.
Come on.
Clap.
Give Garrett Steve a hand now. You don't get to see this right
Clap
here.
at that.
You don't get to see it right here.
And that's it. Thank you all for watching. I love you.
Love you.